Just like that. Give me a little bit of time and I'm already back streaming. That's all I need. Looks like we've got a little bit of delay with some of our guys getting in here today. Classic stuff. But we have 2 people right now. Oh, 3 now. Oh, and you know what? I can't hear them. Huh, for some reason I can't hear anybody. Oh, no, I can hear them for sure. Okay, cool. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
Yo.
Hello.
Looks like we're just waiting on Sonozy. And how have you guys all been?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, it's been an alright week.
Yeah, it's been pretty decent for me too. I'm taking off in about a little while here, so not anytime soon. Probably the next 2 hours or so we're taking off, so I can play for a little bit, not too long.
Yeah, no problem. I'm probably going to try and shut it down around 3 hours today too. Also, I'm a little bit busy, so yeah, normally I try and run 3 hours to 4 hours, but today will be just right at 3 hours. I'll probably have to go. I've got streams and parties later tonight that I've got to deal with, so got to get stuff set up.
Yeah, you got a good show going on tonight with Rice.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Hey, that must be Sonozy, right? Dude, it is. Yes, what's up?
Hanging out.
Sounds good.
Pull everything together here.
Yeah, no problem. That's kind of what I'm doing too right now.
You got that token?
Are you talking about the Ghost Hound one or which one?
The water elemental.
Oh yeah, wait 1 sec. You messaged me that personally.
I'd like to see how I message you impersonally.
I just meant not in general chat.
Sent you a message through Smoke Signal. Yeah.
There we go. Give me a Morse code or something. Okay, 1 sec here. I'm going to dump it in. Well, yeah, I got it. I guess we don't need to worry about it right now.
No, I was just make sure you got it. Personally, I think it looks badass.
Yeah, it looks like Alien. Like the alien from Alien and Predator. All right, I'm just uploading it right now. Okay, yeah, so kind of let's just go over where we all left off. I know Jake was at the temple, and I think we had sent Sonozy's imp to kind of keep an eye on him, invisibly.
Yeah, whoa, hey, buddy, that's a little premature.
Oh, sorry, no, was that premature? Okay, sorry, that might be premature. That's why I'm trying to figure out where we were at.
I was just trying to make sure, like, I had access to it.
When we left off, this snake egg had just started hatching.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
I mean, unless a giant water elemental's attacking this town right now.
Yeah, no, that's just, I wanted to import it. It looks good, though. I like that token a lot. It looks really badass. Yeah, no, we have to definitely go through the snake hatching thing. We had all just sort of bedded down Dandrozun and cast those at the inn, and then Jake, yeah, you had just secured some nice accommodations at your temple, and yeah, I think that's where we were leaving off. So I think we'll just kind of start with Zun's thing about the snake hatching, 'cause he's like kind of with the lady there, the lady of the night or whatever. And yeah, then we'll kind of just Zun will probably have to make his way back to the hotel to try and find us or not. We'll see how it goes, but and then we'll kind of jump back into getting together as a group and doing things. But yeah, so Zun, we had left off with you. You had just schmoozed your way into getting accommodations with the old innkeeper. I guess she wasn't that old. She was sort of middle-aged innkeeper. Yeah, you totally persuaded her or whatever. And yeah, so you wake up in the morning and the snake egg in your hatch there, or in your pouch there, is about to hatch. And you can hear it crackling, and you can hear like some snapping and breaking of the egg shells. And yeah, so what do you do?
Well, I do have a potion for animal friendship.
Yeah, I remember you had that over in your pack.
That might be a good idea to drink before the snake decides to bite me.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm like, oh shit, this thing's hatching. Take out the potion, drink it,
Cool,
and
cool.
help it come out of the egg.
Awesome, sounds good. Now, you're going to drink this potion, which allows you to essentially challenge this thing's wisdom. That's what the potion does. It tries to trick him, essentially, because it helps you cast animal friendship, right? That's the one you have?
I believe so. Just still
Yeah,
pulling up
it's
my
not
thing.
speak with animals, I don't think.
No.
Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a wisdom saving throw. I'm just going to look up the potion because it'll have its own DC.
Here, I can throw it up there.
Yeah, I got it here. 13. All right. So I'm going to grab that wisdom saving throw for us and see if you can successfully persuade it into believing that you are actually its friend.
Or its mother.
Or its mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or whatever else. Maybe, like, it's God.
Ooh.
Anyways, that was too deep. Here we go. +1. Oh my god, that +1. Yeah, it passes. So you use your potion, you drink it down, and you try and convey this message using this sort of magic that you are actually indeed a friend of this animal, but it doesn't believe you. You are unable to convince it, so it's not charmed by you right now. Basically, this is still like a baby flying snake, so it's very, very small. Right now, as it's coming out of the shell, it's covered in a bit of that goop that is like, classic shell plasma or whatever. You can see that your attempt has failed as it hisses back at you very, like, nastily after you try and attempt to persuade it. Now, like I said, this is a tiny creature. It's only a baby flying snake so far. It's not a full-grown flying snake. So, like I said, it's a tiny creature. But now you know that you've definitely not been able to convince it just using this type of method to be your companion or whatever. So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna try to slice off a little piece of this weasel rations that we got a long time ago and see if that's appealing to it.
Wonderful. Also, I just have to say, in the background right now, the lady is screaming as soon as you got up and like went into your pouch, she was kind of like, "What are you doing? What's going on?" And then like immediately she saw the snake kind of head pop out as it's like hissing at you, and at this point she's just screaming in the background like, "Ah!" Because you know, this is a pretty freaky sight.
It's just a baby snake. Come on.
So now I'm wondering, I'm just trying to figure out, because of this rations thing, how we're going to play it. I think I'd get you to roll survival on this. I'm just going to think if there's anything better that I would do. I guess
Animal
you can roll
handling.
nature. You could roll nature or survival on your attempt to persuade, or no, not persuasion. Just, yeah, nature or survival.
Persuasion would be good.
Yeah, no, just nature or survival. This is a check to see if you actually know. Okay. Yeah, so it was 10. This animal definitely now is like interested. You have a good understanding of nature and survival and what animals will eat what. And you know that this animal likes to eat like, flesh and stuff like that. It's carnivorous. So yeah, it comes on over to you and it's kind of like hesitantly like looking at you. It's not really flying right now. It's kind of just like wiggling on the ground over towards you because you're really short. And as it sort of like sniffs around and looks at you, yeah, it's kind of not sure right now whether or not it should take the food. So go ahead and now that you've got it kind of like chilled out, I want you to roll a persuasion as you attempt to try and make it take this food.
Okay, and are we still considered coastal?
Oh shit, yeah, we are. You get
So
advantage.
my natural explorer coast would come into play for that.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, you would get advantage on that. Isn't that what it gives you, right?
My proficiency bonus is double if I'm using a skill that I'm proficient in.
Yeah, and you were proficient in persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your proficiency bonus right now? 4? Or are we at 4
3.
yet? 3? So you get plus 6. So I'll add an extra 3 to this. I think that's right? Oh yeah, you definitely, with a 20 you come in here.
Nice.
And you're able to sort of coax it in just by like, giving him some like baby talk or whatever. And yeah, the little baby snake now is munching on a big old piece of weasel rations, quietly kind of like making a weird sort of like sound of like, wet munching. And
Good little snake.
the lady in the background, she's looking at you and she's like, "What the hell is that thing?"
It's just a baby.
"Why do you have it?"
It's a pet.
"Well, most people have cats or dogs, not ugly things like that."
I'm not most people.
"Yes, I could tell by last night."
Oh dear God.
"Well, you should get it out of here. I don't trust it."
All right, fine. I'll be on my way then. It was nice meeting you.
"Yes, it was a nice night as well. Nice to meet you as well. And next time I'll give you a piece of advice. Don't bring wild beasts to a lady's house."
All right, I'll take that into consideration.
All right, and as you head out, she kind of slams the door and doesn't really say anything else. She was kind of obviously ticked off that this whole thing happened, and she's like kind of weirded out a little bit. All right, so I take it you're gonna head back to the hotel now that we've been staying at, or you're at least gonna head back to like our rooms or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so Dandros is woken up, and he goes around and he wakes up, Castos. "Hey, Castos, morning time to get up. We got a bright day ahead of us." And goes over to Sonozi's room and knocks on the door and gets up Sonozi. "Sonozi, time to get up. Time for some breakfast. We got a big day of adventuring."
Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll contact Juniper and be like, "Hey, is everything? Are you up?" Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Is everything okay with there with you and Jake?
And yeah, I think right now she can, she's there. She's kind of keeping an eye on him. He's just having a normal day, I think. But Jake, let me know. Actually, let me know what you're up to, because I think you took a long rest, right?
Yeah, it took a long rest of the temple. I will join them if they have any morning worship,
Oh,
and
definitely. Yeah.
then probably go and explore the town. I mean, we don't know too much, so I'd like to, get a general sense of the layout, all that jazz.
Yeah. Cool. So after your nice little morning refreshing worship. You go through the town, and the town is bustling again this morning. There's lots of dwarves running around doing all sorts of things. You can see there's like little shops for food and stuff like that. Lots of little homes where all these dwarves stay. And yeah, it's kind of just like a bustling little city. Oh, not quite a city, just a big town. But it's filled with lots of dwarves and lots of nice stone buildings. And lots of people right now, because it's morning, are just cooking up all sorts of different fish dishes and stuff like that. And yeah.
All right, I will. I'll go ahead and cast tongues on myself, and then explore the market.
Cool, cool. Yeah, and the market is filled with basically all the same sort of stuff that you would expect from the other markets that we visited in Candathan. I have some of this stuff in the journals, I believe. And then if you have anything else, I think pretty much the only other things that you'd be able to buy here are the tomes that you would need and the tools that you would need to train proficiencies.
All right, I'll have a look.
Where do we find those?
In the journal.
Yeah, definitely. So Sonozi, I saw you made your purchases last time. I'll go ahead so that we can move through this now, so that we can all get to the market too if we need to do some purchasing. Yeah, we got paid and everything last time, so we're just waking up and Dandros has gathered everybody down there. We see Zune in the morning, and we all kind of go to our little area where we have some breakfast. And after that, Dandros looks at everybody and he says, "Well, we have a little bit of time today. We have to go around and kind of figure out where we're headed into these mountains. All we know is that there's some Draconians up there causing bad stuff to happen, but we don't know exactly where we're headed, so we'll have to talk to some people today. But first off, I think everybody should maybe head to the markets and stock up on adventuring items."
Sounds good. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys want to take like five-ish minutes here just to look at some of the stuff you can buy. I think we all got paid up pretty well, and we all have quite a bit more gold than I thought we would, just because we went and did some side questing and all that stuff. So yeah, you can take a look, and just like in chat, you can let me know in the Roll20 chat what you buy or whatever. Just kind of type it out, and yeah, so I can keep an eye on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Sonozi, last time you bought that bowl, hey, of the conjure water elemental?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I may buy something else as well. I just want to double check what this item does.
Dandros is just gonna reload on potions of healing.
What's the name of this town?
Sorry, Ellandir.
Ellandir.
Oh, Ellandir. Okay.
Yeah, wait, you weren't here last time, right?
I was here last time, not the time before.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it was Castos wasn't here last time. Or am I tripping?
No, I'm supposed to not be here today. That's what I'm supposed
That's
to be
what
here.
it is. Yeah, okay.
I'm only here for basically an hour, so then I have to get going.
Okay, not a problem.
Also, if you just in case you guys don't see it, Fiuk Oxa does sell +2 armor and stuff over here.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot of
doesn't
really
sell
cool...
+2 shields apparently though.
Oh.
He
might have forgot to
if there's
craft
any. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Zune's curious if there's perhaps any thieves guilds around.
Not in this dwarven town. They have like a clan. Like in this dwarven town, they have a dwarven. Like the dwarves are all separated into clans, and then so in this town they have the head of like the dwarven thieves guild, but that's not the same as sort of like the regular thieves guild. This is sort of like a really insular community here, and so they have their own like clans to do blacksmithing and all those types of things. They do have a thieves guild, but it's not the same type of thieves guild that you would like if you want to join the thieves guild. That's sort of like the main thieves guild. That's like back you'd have to go to like Candathan or to the main city of Farandrill. But out here, all the clans and all the sort of like main factions are all dwarven clans and dwarven factions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the glass vials. That's a good one.
You're a very bold man for putting a bag of beans available for purchase. I'd just like to say that.
So
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, right?
I have a story about the bag of beans.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
In a different campaign that I won't get all into all of it. In a different campaign, there is a character person that got a bag of beans and needed to do some of the most ridiculous things with it. One of those being like this boss like encounter, and he was able to stuff one of the beans in its mouth. Well, instead of like doing anything that would be useful to us, it basically turned him into like a demigod. And then we had to fight that, and he had like 8 snake heads, and it was absolutely terrible.
Oh my god, that is wild. Yeah.
I hate him to this day.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see how it plays out. I thought it was just like a really cool thing, so I was like, yeah, let's get that in there. It looks fun. So
I mean, you know,
It's like the chaos magic stuff.
yeah, for real. Yeah. And
definitely.
we already had somebody turn into a plant, so you know, I'm trying to leave all that crazy stuff alone for the most part.
Yeah.
I'd buy the bag of beans. I just don't have money for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. A
Ooh.
lot of us don't have that much money. I don't think.
I've been spending too much money. I'm an impulse buyer.
Yeah,
I've been
Candathan
saving.
was fun.
I've been saving money. So let's see. Do the vial? Is that a thing I have to type in or vial? Okay.
Dandros just doesn't have a lot of his own money, so he can only buy certain things. He bought one upgrade, but right now he's not getting paid enough to buy multiple upgrades or anything.
So do we have +2 shields available? Or
Oh yeah,
is it
I'm gonna
just
put
the
that
lens?
in. Yeah, I'll put that in. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Actually, Ixnay on the vials. I'm not gonna buy those. I misread something. I'm not gonna buy the vials.
I did buy the vials, so I'll keep them.
I wonder if Fiak Oxa would be willing to haggle.
Potentially, yeah. Depends on what you're looking at, I think.
Well, I'm looking at this short bow +2.
Yeah, that's a nice bow right there. That's one of my best bows for sure.
It looks okay, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of expensive.
And what do you know about creating bows?
I don't know about creating them. I just know about using them.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, if you're a fine archer like yourself, maybe you can convince me here. Why do you think this bow is a little too expensive?
You know, it's just doesn't have that pizzazz that I expect in a bow of this price. It looks a little ruddy.
Fair enough. All right, go roll persuasion. See how this goes. It's gonna be pretty high. It's a nice bow. Oh, that is a fail. He looks at you and says, "Yeah, it might look a little ruddy, but it hits like a Mack truck. So Wait,
I also,
let me rephrase
I
that.
get a +3 to that roll as well.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still higher than that.
Okay.
It was doable. I knew you have a high persuasion, so I made it high. Anyways, and it's a nice bow, so I made it high. But yeah, you fail, and he lets you know that he thinks his prices are good.
Well, I do need a new bow. I suppose I'll cough up the coin.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll be more than pleased with it.
Anyone willing to pitch in 202 gold for Jake to get a +2 shield?
Oh, I barely even have that.
You know, Jake, I know it's a long journey up into these mountains, but you might have to wait till we get back. I'll be paying you
Well,
for sure.
my safety is everybody's safety.
I mean, he makes a good point. He is the healer.
Best I can do is 50 pound.
I can contribute only 100 gold of my own.
All right, it's 150. Anybody got 52 gold? It can be 51 gold and 3 silver. That's acceptable as well.
I'll give you the 52. Whoever the 52 go.
All right. With the loan of 202 gold, I will buy a +2 shield. I mean, I
Awesome.
can attempt to talk him down. I suppose if it's available, then yes, I will attempt to talk him down.
All right, go ahead and roll persuasion. Same thing, kind of. You know this guy now. Same type of idea.
Yeah, basically. I've got nothing clever to say. I'll just try and talk him down directly. Actually, since he is an armor maker, I would like to offer him the sale of 200 pounds of Hydra scales, which he could potentially use to make some cool armor.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah. Oh shit.
And
Oh shit.
I have the frozen Hydra head as well.
Oh, you say you've got some barrels of Hydra scales. That's interesting. How many
Oh
barrels?
yeah, we've got plenty.
Yeah, we have 100 pounds worth of scales. Yeah,
200.
200 pounds. Oh, okay, shit.
So you got a couple barrelfuls. Holy, that's a lot of scales. You must have been busy at work after you killed those things.
Yeah, well, them sinking isn't too much of a problem for me.
Can I ask how you killed it? I mean, it's got 5 heads and it lives out in the middle of the ocean. Did you take an army out there, or what the hell? How did you even get one of these?
Oh, they made the mistake of attacking our ship, so we introduced them to the pointy end of several swords and the claw end of some animals.
Well, all right. You know what? You bring those Hydra scales by here, and I'll investigate them. I'll take a look at them, and yeah, I'll make you an offer, maybe in gold or maybe in armor, depending how we want to play this out.
All right, I'm gonna borrow Dandros because he has a strength score of above 10 to carry these barrels over.
Sounds good. And Dandros talks to the captain too, and he's like, "Hey, we need to make sure these barrels get off here. So can we get one of your dwarves here to help?" And yeah, the dwarves come and help the crew members, and they bring it to the armor master, and he's looking them over. He's pulling out these big pelts of Hydra scales, and he's like, "Yep, these are good. I can make armor out of this. All right, what do you want for them?"
I ask him about the head as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a nice head. I don't know if I could make much out of this. I could make some
It
sort of
would
helm.
look very intimidating hanging as a sort of decoration.
True, it'd make a nice mantelpiece. There's someone in town who does that sort of taxidermy thing. As far as making armor out of it, I could make a nice helm piece, but I don't know if it'd really add much as far as the way his armor goes. It would just look really cool.
That's cool.
Well, for these scales, and I'm sure you don't get them in this quality very often, how about we say 50 gold a pound?
And you have
After all,
200? Yeah, okay,
it'll
so
only take around, I don't know, 10 pounds to make a full set of armor. I'm sure you'll profit off of that.
Yeah, your prices aren't really that bad, honestly. So you're saying 1,000 gold for the whole lot?
No, 10,000. I said 50 a pound.
Oh, okay, 50 a pound. Yeah, oh yeah, my math is bad there. Yeah. Okay. 10,000. Ho ho ho. That's a lot of money. Okay, let me think about this. So,
I'm sure we could also do a sort of part exchange for some of the things you have in this store. My companions, I'm sure, would be very interested in some of them. Wouldn't have to be just an exchange of gold.
all right, I'll cut to the chase. The max I can pay you for this is 2,000 gold. It's a lot of hydra scales. I'm gonna make money off of it for sure, but I'm not gonna make nearly as much as you think I am. I think, and but if you want to trade in the value of my armor, which doesn't cost me nearly as much to make, I'll give you 3,000 gold worth of value in the shop.
Now that's just being a little bit stingy, and I'm sure you can agree on that.
I mean, it might be a little stingy, but the truth is, I don't think I have the capital to pay a large amount for this. Maybe we could negotiate over 1 barrel.
All right, who wants a weapon or a piece of armor from this shop?
Which shop? The
The quartermaster with the +2 armor and weapons.
I
I'd probably
mean,
use an extra.
I would like studded leather +2.
yeah, same here.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with better armor.
All right. In that case, I will point to the +2 shield and the +2 studded leather armor and say, how about both of those for the 2 barrels? One
All
of
right.
these.
Go ahead and roll
Whoa,
persuasion.
whoa! That's that's too low. Like we're gonna need some gold on top of that or something like that. Like that's like 4,000. Like you went from 10,000 to 4,000.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but talking somebody from 3,000 to 4,000 and talking somebody from 3,000 to 10,000 are very different beasts.
I feel like the armor, the shield, and like 1,000 gold or 10 silver.
Well, let's see if we can even talk him into these 2 pieces of armor before we try and get even more ambitious.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I think you've gone. He was sitting at 2, and then he said, "Well, I'll give you 3 in value, out of the armor shop, which is kind of nice." So now, just to clarify, you're offering the deal like you would want to see if you can get it's going to be $3,300 worth of value.
No, it'll be 4,000.
Oh yeah,
the
never mind. They're
studded
2,000.
leather armor is 2K and the
Yeah.
shield is 2K.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, all right. And so who are you gonna guide yourself? Okay.
Yeah, I'll attempt this. The 16, not a high roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not quite high enough. He looks at you, says, I said 3,000. That's a little bit greedy. I know you can put a combination of 2 items here together. I'm sure that we can come together on.
What about a longsword instead of the set of armor?
Dandros looks up. He says, I could use a longsword. This thing's getting beat to shit.
Yeah, you definitely can't shoot with that bow, so.
All right, well, yeah, go ahead. So you're asking for now a longsword and studded leather armor, right?
And the shield.
But didn't you buy the shield?
No, I was doing this before buying the shield to see if I would have to spend my own money on it or not.
Okay, so in total, what's the total gold amount you're asking for now? A shield, a studded leather armor, and a longsword?
3850.
Okay. I got you
We've come
now.
down 150 gold.
Okay, cool. Roll persuasion again. You can. Does guidance last again? Yeah.
I mean, I can read guidance. So.
No, it's either way, it's fine.
And I don't suppose since he made the offer of something else in exchange for the armor that I'll have advantage on this.
I mean, I don't think I'd give you advantage. It's getting to the point where you guys have been haggling for a while. It'd almost be disadvantage because he's getting tired of you guys.
All right, 25.
You nail it this time. Yes, he will give you that. You get 4,000 fucking dollars worth of gold out of this, which is pretty good. So we got a longsword and a shield, right? Yeah, that's what we got.
Yes, +2 longsword, +2 shield.
All right.
And while I'm there, oh wait, no, Sunosi doesn't have much money, does he?
Oh no, not. But I'm fine without buying anything else. I bought 2 things, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, he looks at you and he's like, well, what do you want to do with that helmet there, or that Hydra head you got there?
I mean, you can have it for 500 gold.
Okay, so you're thinking of selling it? He's kind of looking it over. He says, I'll give you 200.
250.
Roll persuasion. And anybody can. Oh yeah, you nailed it. All right. Yeah, he grabs your hand. He says, "All right, 250's good. You got another 50 out of me."
Appreciate it.
This is gonna make an awesome helm. I might even keep it for myself.
You may be able to get that enchanted.
I'll thank him for the business, and I'm gonna head to the potion shop and see if we can sell this Hydra heart. No, we have 2 Hydra hearts.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, so yeah, Dandros is holding his new. I'm just gonna go put that longsword in there. He says, "Well, thanks, Jake. I don't think I'm very persuasive, so I'm glad you are the one doing the bartering."
Jake's gonna pat his new shield and say, "Oh, don't worry. I benefited the most out of this."
So true. Yeah. And Andros looks at her and says, "Well, thanks for the business here. Thanks for all the new gear. I think we should head on over to the potion shop." I'm just getting my longsword on him. Okay, so we head into the potion shop, and it's just another classic Dwarven dude there. Ikar. Who wants to present him with these hearts? Who has hearts?
Jake has
I do.
1, and somebody else has another.
I have the other one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys can go. You guys obviously you're wondering about the hearts here, and he's looking over them. Ikar, he's got them both in his hands here, looking back and forth between them, and he kind of looks back at you guys. He says, "Well, I don't know. I'll have to take some time with these. I've never actually had Hydra hearts. Most of the times people can't get to them, or they just ditch the animal in the water. So not a lot of people actually have taken the time to bring me a Hydra heart. So here's what I'm going to tell you I'll do. I know you guys are going to be probably around here for a few days, or maybe not, but if you're sticking around, I can probably make you a potion here in the next few days. You'll have to probably come back in 3 days at least, just so I can learn the things that I need to know, get the different types of resources that I need to know. And then at the end, I'll have brewed this potion for you, but I will require a little bit of gold for it, just for my time to put in the materials and to brew the potion for you."
How much gold?
I'm not sure yet. It'll depend on the amount of time that I take to create it, and then also what types of materials are used to put in it. If you leave it in my possession for now, I can say that either when you return, I can return them to you if I can't create anything out of it, or I will give you these discounted potions essentially that I will create.
All right, I say a deal.
That sounds good. All right, here, give me them. I'll wrap them up nicely and put them in my cold box, And he goes over behind him, and he's got like a chest that's filled with ice, magical ice. That's kind of just like, and he's put them in there. They're kind of preserved for now, at least. And he looks back and he says, "All right. Well, is there any other business you'd like to conduct?" And Dandros buys one potion of healing for himself from this guy, and looks around and says, "Well, that's all I needed."
So out of character, so I want to buy a thing, but it's not on here. But it's like a very common item. I wanted to buy some more water skins.
Oh
Is that
yeah.
something I could probably get from this guy or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's got like a one of those vertical stands that are circular, hanging with a bunch of different water skins. Like some of them are nice. They've got bear fur or whatever. They're very ornate, and you can choose from a whole different like variety of what they look like.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and they're 50 gold. Do you have that?
50 gold per water skin?
It's yeah, they're because these are really nice ones. They're dwarven handcrafted ones.
I just need like regular water skins.
Okay, he's got
Equality,
those.
buddy.
He's got those on the far back side there. They're just like regular hide water skins. Those ones are just 10, and they're absolutely not fancy, and they might break. But anyways, they're only 10 gold.
They should not.
Well, the stitching on them, the stitching's not as good as the other ones.
All right. I'll ask him about getting good water skins for like 25 gold each.
Okay, he says
I want to buy 4.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. He
Yeah.
says if you buy multiple amounts, so if you want to buy 4 of these water skins, the nice ones, for 100 gold, he would do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me know which ones you're picking. What do these look like, kind of?
I mean, I would assume they're just general nice looking water skins. I'm not exactly sure how to identify them.
All right, fair enough. No worries. They're just nice looking water skins. I'm down with that.
And after this, I'll go and find a place to fill them up.
I think somebody has conjure water, but I don't know if you can go down to the coast for sure.
Or Jake.
I have create water.
Oh, you have create water. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, create me some water in these water skins, would you please? I would really appreciate it.
No problem, and I will do so. I can create up to 10 gallons of water.
I
Sorry,
only
20
need.
gallons of water because I guess it's second level.
Yeah, I only need 2.
All right. Well, in that case, we go outside to do it because the excess it creates 20 gallons regardless. So the excess falls as light rain in a 30-foot area.
Oh, that's good to know.
And the dwarves all around look up in the air with wild eyes as they see this little rain come out of nowhere. And even one of them's like pointing and talking in dwarvish, being like, "What kind of anomaly is this? It's raining in only a few areas." All right. Yeah, Ikar looks around after that. He says, "Well, today's been good for water skin sales. Any other things that you fellow adventurers would like to purchase?"
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good for now.
Dandros is hella broke. He's like literally just got enough money to pay you guys and like less than 100 gold, so he's good too. Cool. So yeah, Dandros heads outside into this nice showery, misty rain in the morning of the day. Yeah, it's still kind of like morning just after breakfast, not quite even noon yet. And yeah, we're all gathered around outside now that we've finished our business with Ikar. And he looks around, he says, "Well, I know that we've got to probably talk to some Empire folks here, but I'm not exactly sure what they're going to tell us. Our last contact with the Empire let us know, Lieutenant James Hawkshot, before we killed him, let us know that there were some Draconians popping up in these mountains, but we don't really know exactly where we need to go, so we've probably got to talk to some authorities around here. I know that there's an Empire barracks, a very small one. It's not even really much of anything. The dwarves don't like the Empire that much being around here, but they allow them to have a small embassy on the outskirts that has a small barracks. We could go there maybe and see what they say, but we could also go try and talk to the mayor here, one of the lead clansmen for the dwarves, Avax. He's the sort of the legends around here as far as being the king clansman. We could try and maybe get an audience with him to see what he knows about the problems. Or we could just ask common folk, honestly. I'm not sure which way to go, but I'd like to hear all your thoughts.
Let's go talk to the mayor and see what he wants from us.
And it's probably best if we don't go, working around the city, possibly blowing things up with him, with him not knowing who we are or what we're doing.
True, I guess we should try and make a good audience and a good impression. Plus, it's always good to have friends in high places.
As
All
we're
right.
traveling there, I'd like to keep an eye out for any mice or rats on the street to feed my snake.
Okay, cool. Roll perception. Oh yeah, you are so good at finding rats and stuff. Now that you've found them though, you have to catch them.
Hmm.
So go ahead
Good
and roll me.
chance to try out my new short bow.
Oh, okay, you want to shoot them. Okay, I was going to say roll a dex as you try and hand grab them, but here, you're going to try and shoot
Oh, I
them.
can do that too.
Either or, your choice. You can shoot them or you can try and catch them. I'll give you both options.
I'll try to catch them first. He likes them alive, preferably.
Nice, that's awesome. Go ahead and roll dexterity then. It's 16 for the DC. Let's go.
How do I roll just straight dex?
Off of the ability saves, I believe. I'm not good at explaining things sometimes. Let me do this
I
better.
see.
Ooh, the first attempt, you are not able to grab any of these rats around. Oh, it's even with the +3, you come really, really close. But now that you've kind of scattered some of these rats out and they're running away from you, you can try and take some shots at them.
Okay, I'll take a shot.
All right. I'm actually going to pull up a rat AC.
I would assume it's probably like 11 or 10.
Yeah, I think so too. It is 10. Oh yeah, here we go. And you just start nuking these fucking rats. Let's see. So you can go ahead. There's like 3 of them scattering away. You can try and hit all 3 of them. You've hit 1 at least. They're gonna get harder as you get away though. The AC's gonna go up because they're getting away from you.
Yay.
And they're running through now they know to dodge through different cover and stuff like that. All right, that one hits 2. You got 2 rats for your snaky poo. All right, you've collected 3 rats now for your snaky poo.
Nice.
As you gather their dead bodies, and Dandros kind of looks back after all this kerfuffle, and he's looking at you. He's like, "Oh, Zune, I didn't expect you to be fighting rats. You kind of scared me there for a second, but I assume they're for your snake."
Yep.
All right, well that makes
I just
sense.
feed one to him right away and keep the other 2 in my pocket.
Nice. And yeah, this is actually a tiny creature, so you might have to just fillet some rat flesh to feed to him for now.
Okay.
I just want to keep an eye on sizes. Oh no, these are tiny beasts. Okay, so you feed him a full rat, and literally it looks like this, he's so fat right now, your snake, because it's about the same size as him. But he's
He should be good for a while.
yeah, he's completely consumed it, and he curls up like he's gonna go to bed now. Like he's like completely just like in snooze mode. All right. So we're headed to the mayor's office. Let's keep going. And yeah, we get to the mayor's office. We're gonna have to secure an audience with him. So Dandros gathers everybody just before we go into the office, and he says, "Well, like I said before, you guys, I'm not very good at persuading people. I mostly just sort of like am an introvert sometimes, and I'm kind of socially awkward. So I'm wondering maybe if somebody could speak for us. I don't want to do the speaking here because I think I might make a fool of us, but maybe some of you would be better at persuading these people to let us get an audience with this mayor."
I say dibs out.
Yeah, how long has it been
Yeah.
since they cast tongues?
Now it's been about 2 to 3 hours. It lasts how long? An
Okay.
hour?
It lasts an hour.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll have to recast it.
So in that case, I will recast it and I will do the speaking, because speaking in Dwarvish is probably much more likely to get us an audience.
Wonderful. I love that. All right. And yeah, wait, just to recap, because I have dwarves in both my campaigns and I always forget who can speak Dwarvish. Not many of us can, right?
No one in this group can speak Dwarvish.
All right.
No,
So
none of us.
we are going to send our good-looking, handsome, well-spoken Jake to do this. He has proven himself before by scoring a lady of the night at the bar. So we obviously know he's got some talent and smoothness. So yeah, you can go
He's
ahead.
on a roll.
What's that?
He's on a roll.
He's on a roll is right, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna send him in. Yeah. So you see, you go in and you see this like secretary who kind of like is the gatekeeper. And you can go ahead and try and convince her.
All right, I will tell her that I am a member of a group that has been dealing with the dragon born. What are we fighting?
They're technically Draconians.
Oh, Draconians. There we go. We have been dealing with Draconians throughout these islands, and we would like to inquire if there is any need of our services within this town or the surrounding area.
Word. So go ahead and roll a persuasion.
All right, that's not a great roll.
Even with the +4, it won't make it. But what she tells you is, well, listen, I'm not probably gonna get you in with the mayor today. You'd probably need to have a little bit more urgent business. But what I will say is that there are people in the market who have been troubled by the Draconians. And if you went and talked to them, I'm sure they'd give you all sorts of information about what's going on in the mountains. I know a lot of the traders there. They have the caravan lines coming down from the mountains, and they are getting interrupted right now. They're getting attacked and stuff. So you should probably go talk to the market people, and I'm sure they'd give you all the information you need. But as far as getting an audience today with the mayor, I don't think that will be possible.
Well, I understand, and I thank you very much for your time and your assistance in this matter. If you do have need of us in the future, you can contact us at any time.
All right, well, I'll keep you in mind. Thank you very much.
All right, I will leave, and I will let them know that we are just going back to the market.
All right, well, we tried our best. Good try, Jake. Cool. So you guys can go talk to actually the quartermaster, the potion guys, all those guys. If you want to go talk to them about the what's going on with the Draconians.
Well, we've already dealt with the other guys. Let's talk to the magic shop, because he's probably got the most interesting rewards for us.
Oh yes, Doga. All right. Yeah. So we all head over to the magic shop, and Doga's sitting there. Doga is just like, I don't have the picture there. I don't know why, but she's. I was gonna make her just like an old wizened dwarf, like a female old wizened dwarf, with like long dreadlocks and beads in her dreadlocks. Just sort of like that one old weird wizened hippie sort of magic person. And when you guys come in, there's like wind chimes at the door. Shing, swing. to let her know, and she opens her eyes. She was in a meditation, and she opens her eyes and she says, "Ah, I see we have some unordinary visitors today."
And I walk in like, "Hey, what's up? I'm back."
Oh, yes, I do remember you in the back there. Yes, earlier you purchased one of my nice water bowls. Thank you very much. I still have much gratitude for that.
I hope I get to use them. Should be useful.
Well,
So
to get to the point, we've been informed that you've been having troubles up in the mountains with the Draconians. We were wondering if you had any work for us in that area.
Oh, yes, the Draconians. Yes, the people down here in the city don't think it's much of a problem, but the folks up in the mountains know all about it. Yes, I've been having some problems, but I'm not sure I can provide you with any work. I just sort of have the same problem that all of the merchants here are having, which is that we're having problems getting our handcrafted goods from the mountains. You see, there are all sorts of different clansmen who stay up in the mountains to harvest different materials for all of us, and those supply lines have been cut off. Materials I need to, share with the people, such as like magic water that I normally would have, but that I don't have, blessed water from different sources, things like that. So, I will tell you though that I do know a bit about where they are, if that's what you're interested in.
We probably would be. And I don't suppose the merchants would be willing to chip in together for somebody that can, or rather a group that can fix those supply lines for you.
Well, I mean, if somebody was to do such a thing, and it was able to be proven that they were part of the solution, I mean, we would have to show our gratitude in some way. It would be completely uncouth for us to not provide those heroes with some sort of reward for their actions. Indeed, I have many, many wonderful objects here that I'm sure would entice all of you, and if you were to able to restore my supply lines, well, I might bestow a gift upon one of you.
Well, that certainly is an enticing offer. Where in the mountains are we going?
Well, you understand that I've only heard rumors, so this isn't going to be an accurate report, but from what I've heard, they've moved all the way to the western shores. That's where they have their main base. None of my men can get out to the western shores anymore. They usually get stopped about halfway through the mountains, and by that point they encounter roaming bands of Draconians, different scouting parties, and the Draconians, they have stopped all movement beyond the sort of mid part of the mountains, heading westward from our lovely city here. So, I guess if you were really brave, you would push all the way through the front lines, and you would try and find somewhere on the west coast where they seem to have the most of them.
All right. Well,
off to the west.
thank you for your time.
Journey to the west.
Is that all? You have no other questions for today?
Any other problems you need solving?
No, I have no other problems I need solving.
Or
Honestly,
any specific materials that aren't part of your normal supply that would be in the same area?
there's all sorts of magical and wonderful beasts in those mountains. I'd say that if you come across any sort of unordinary beast, that you should bring me back some of its maybe juices, its humors, and I might be able to make something, but nothing specific comes to mind, and it's always hard to find the ones that would provide you with those types of materials. So, just bring me back anything, and I'll tell you what I can make out of it.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Draconian balls and brains coming.
Yes, please. I would love it. Not the balls so much, actually. Now that I think about it, that's kind of disgusting. But the brains, I would like a
Yeah,
draconian
dude,
brain.
Draconians have balls?
Yo, if we're gonna get into this, I'm gonna just go out of character for a second right now. I have looked into this. I've done the whole like breeding and mating thing. So like dragons don't technically have balls. They have like eggs and stuff like that. So Dandros actually like, he doesn't, anyways, he's more egg driven. So and that's the same for all of the draconians here. There is male and female, but it's just like sort of like lizard stuff. So I actually don't even know, but I just like that's what I say. It's just lizard stuff, and then there's an egg, right, that gets laid.
Got that lizard stuff going.
Yeah, like lizards don't have appendages, they don't have balls, they don't have anything outside. There's something inside, that comes out essentially, I think. So anyways, that's what I learned
Well, that's good to know.
about the physiology of the dragonborns. Yeah. So yeah, the lady looks at you. She says, "Well, I'm not sure if they have balls, but if they do, you could bring them to me."
Nice.
I guess another thing too with the Dragonborns and the Draconians, just still out of character, just as general background. The egg thing really does come into a big part of it because the history of how they started to corrupt the eggs is like a big part of the Dragonborn race history. So, yeah, it makes sense kind of with the lore that they have, that type of physiology. Anyways, but yeah, Doga looks at you and she looks at everyone and says, "Well, if that's it, that's fine. I need to get back to my meditations."
All right.
All right.
We'll appreciate your time, and we'll hopefully be back soon.
Sounds good. Hopefully you bring me some nice treasures. Okay, and with that, I'm going to grab a little break. It's the first hour. We're probably just going to head out from Ellandir now. We've got all of our shit, so we've passed through most of everything. Unless we want to go do some more exploring. I'll ask that as Dandros in a bit here, but I'm just going to grab some water and a little break, and then I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I think I'm gonna have to call it quits here because I think I have to get going soon. So I don't want to get stuck in an adventure and bail out right in the middle of a fight.
Aw.
All right.
I thought I had more time,
I
but
hope you have a good day.
yeah, it's pretty cold here. So hopefully you
Oh,
won't
I
get into
know.
accident.
Well, see ya.
All right, boys. You guys have a good adventure today. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, take
Next
care.
Oh,
week.
yeah, what's up? I just got back. I just heard that. Peace out, man. Much love.
Cheers, man. Have a good day.
Awesome. All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep moving on. So, yeah, I'm good to go now. I got my water. Dandros, yeah, I'll get us all together, too, because I want to copy us over, too. He looks at everyone and he says, "Well, now that we know where we need to go to chase down some more leads on these Draconians and to see what they're getting up to, is there anything else we need to do here in town? I'm pretty sure we've been everywhere. I mean, other than the bar today, but it's noon right now. We're just coming up on it, so I don't think we need to get drunk before we go adventuring."
Yeah, definitely does not sound like a good plan.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
that was not fun on the boat.
Oh, the boat. Don't talk about the boat. I might throw up again. Although I did have a great time with you there, Zune, having our contest there. I guess we'll have to have a tiebreaker because we both ended at the same. We won. It was us at the end, but we tied at the last round. So we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker when we get back.
Okay, maybe we can put some coin on it.
Yes, this time we should definitely put some coin on it, and we'll round up a few extra ruffian-looking dudes who will throw back some grog with us and some shots. It'll be a good time, but for now, I think we have to head into the belly of the beast. It's going to be a long adventure. We got to travel through mountains, And it's probably going to be multiple days of adventuring. And this time, because the length of the adventure is going to be so much longer, and we're going to be doing a lot of traveling, I won't be paying you per day. I've been given enough money to pay you for the entire adventure, essentially to go investigate these things and make it all the way back here to Ferendril, or Ellandir, pardon me. Make it back all the way here to Ellandir. I'm having trouble talking today. So, this time, when I got given enough gold to pay all of you, I was given enough for 600. Now, I know that normally I pay a little bit better. I had been enticing you into joining this campaign with good pay. But this adventure now, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And you won't be getting paid the same way. You won't be getting paid as well, but I hope that's okay with everyone.
Okay with that.
Yeah. As long as there's some supplementary income we can get in this journey, that's acceptable.
And if we survive this adventure, I mean, we will be able to get resources by staying in Ellandir here, and I can request more resources when we get back. So that shouldn't be a problem. But for now, yeah, 600 gold is all I can spare on this adventure. But we can always share in the spoils of war. I'm sure killing enough of the Draconians will fill our pockets.
And if not, some of those dwarves aren't holding on to their coin purses very tightly.
True, Zune. I mean, gold will never really be a problem when we have such an adept thief around. All right, let's start the march. Let's head on for this adventure to the mountains. And yeah, we start heading out west.
But before we leave, Jake is quickly going to buy some books on agriculture and diplomacy, totaling 25 gold in value.
Cool, sounds good. He's a well-learned creature.
No, it's just to cast the divination spell.
Oh, it's the materials. Got you. Is that the material cost, or is that just part of the RP?
It says 25 gold in offerings appropriate to your god. So agriculture and diplomacy seem okay for peace.
Yep, definitely. That's that's exactly what law and everything is built around. So totally. Okay. So, as Dandros is sort of heading out of town, we stop at the gates, and there's a few different paths into the mountains here. You can see the signpost ahead of you where the main path out of town splits off. One points to the coast, one points to the mountains, and then one points to a sort of other pass. And the one on the coast says coastal route. The main one says main route, and then the rugged ass pass says Hell's Pass. And so there's these three options for which way we can go right now, essentially.
It was rugged, hell, and what else?
There's coastal, and then the
Okay.
main road, and then the rugged pass.
Well, I do always prefer coast, but I'm also really good at tracking Dragonborn, who's my favorite enemy,
Okay, so we will be able to have
and
that.
Natural Explorer if we're still on coast right now.
Yeah, so but at least with your favorite enemy.
So I'd kind of like to figure out which way they went.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so you're able to track how many numbers and how long they pass to go and all that stuff, right? Yeah.
For Natural Explorer,
Yeah, or are you using favorite enemy? I think favorite
for
enemy
favorite enemy, I have experience studying, tracking, hunting, and talking to them.
Good. Okay.
So that gives me advantage on wisdom checks to track enemies and intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, the favorite enemy
And
is
Natural
advantage.
Explorer.
And Natural Explorer is giving you the information of how many things have been passed through. It's all about the tracking. So anyways, right now, through your Natural Explorer, you can tell that no Draconians have really passed through this area. It's a bit too close to the settlement so far. So there's not really much to track here. The Draconians don't push in out of the mountains down into this sort of agrarian coastal area where Ellandir is. So when you get deeper into the mountains or down the coast, you might be able to track them. But right now, there's no tracking for them because they haven't passed through here.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Jake will pull out 3 fuzzy D8s and throw them onto the ground and find out what it gets.
Nice. Jake's just getting ready. Dandros,
Just in case.
he just says, well, I don't really care either way. The main pass is probably a bit faster, but the coastal route is good for Zuin for sure. And so, I mean, and then the rugged pass, I mean, that just sounds like hell, so I don't know if I want to go through Hell's Pass. I mean, if you guys are really brave, that can be your choice, and I'll follow along, but yeah, it's up to you. I think it's up to you guys. My vote as Dandros is maybe we just either stick to the main or the coastal, but you guys can make your choices.
I mean,
Jake's
I'm
not
matter
too
to me.
bothered whichever way we go, yeah.
Well, then let's just roll about it, right? Why not? So, I'm going to roll a d4. 1 is coast, 2 is main, 3 is Hell's Pass, 4 is... I'm going to force somebody to decide, okay? Let's go.
I mean, I just feel like we should just do coast because he's good at tracking coast.
True, I think actually now, yeah, maybe we'll just go coast. Let's all... Should we go coast?
Yeah, as long as we think that there might be something worth checking out there.
Well, I think it'll lead us all the way around to the western coast for sure. It'll be a little bit longer going this way than probably going through the main pass, but I don't have any problems with that. Having the advantage to know where our enemies are and if they've passed through and not getting lost, and I think those are all pretty good advantages. But the main way might be a bit shorter. That's the only two really differences I think here.
Okay. As long as we're not going to miss any treasure on the way.
I'm sure there's treasure on both ways. Lots of it.
Okay, let's do it then.
We could always take one way out and another way back. I like that option too. Well, let's
and also think of it as a small beach vacation. Yeah, we get to hang out on the beach for a little bit.
You know that's true, and I have to say being around water is probably good for both you and you, as I point to Sonozi and Jake.
Yeah.
All right, I think after talking about it, coastal sounds best for sure. Let's go that way. All right.
Okay,
so
and while we're traveling, I would like to stay stealth while still walking at a normal pace.
cool. Yeah, I do remember that you can do that. Wait, but you have to be alone. So we're gonna send you ahead. Is that okay? We're gonna send you ahead. Do you like that?
Sure.
Because
And they remain alert to danger.
yeah, and I believe that's the stipulation. Maybe you can ping it out for me or just double check. But the stipulation is that you have to be alone to get that bonus. Otherwise, it's kind of like, you're just walking with a group of people and you're not stealthed, I think is the idea. I'll go take a look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, we send you far ahead. I think I've done this before with my other group. So we send you far ahead. You're like, I'm gonna say like 100 feet ahead of us. Okay, so it's far enough that like we're not really associated with you that much, so that you get these bonuses. And now you are basically, well, I mean, yeah, for now you are our head person or whatever, seeing the way. Yeah. We didn't get the audience with the mayor, and we didn't go to the barracks. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind as we move forward. All right. Aid, all right. That's awesome. Are you doing it on your guys?
Yeah. I was just noting it down that I've cast a spell.
Cool. Sounds good. So yeah, after traveling for a really, really long time, I'm going to say like 3 or 4 hours. We left around noon, so now it's like more like 3 or 4 mid-afternoon. Yeah, as we're heading towards these mountains, we're starting to walk into snow. just a light skiff of snow. It's not like a big blizzard or anything, but there's starting to be snow on the ground. And you can tell it's starting to get a bit colder and stuff as we're gaining a little bit of elevation and getting closer to these large mountains. And you can tell that the mountains are kind of making everything cold and snowy. And yeah, we've headed around these mountains for a while now. And the trees in this area, they don't really have as much foliage because it's snowing and killing it all. And as we keep going, Zune, eventually, I'm gonna get you to roll perception first just to get going on it. But eventually, you see this outpost. It's more like a lighthouse, but it seems to be some sort of dwelling. And there's a couple like smaller buildings around and what looks to be a stone wall. And this lighthouse thing is kind of your stealth, so I'll give you advantage on that, right? Is that how that works? I don't even know if that works.
What?
I'm like, do you get advantage on checks when you're stealth, or is it just on attacks?
Just attacks. Sorry, I shouldn't have rolled that way.
That's okay. Okay, so you can't really tell much else other than that. There's this tall spire-looking building coming out of this cliff, and then a few rugged-ass, more stone buildings that look a little bit decrepit, and a stone wall. So you're about like at this point 100 feet away from this stone wall, and there doesn't seem to be anything else like around this area that you can see so far.
Hello?
Oh shit! I took my thing off shift. Yeah. So you see that there's like this stone wall, this thing, everything's there, but that's about all you can tell so far. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go back and tell my people what I see.
Okay, what should we do? Should we all run in there, or should we just send some investigators?
I mean, I could sneak up.
I'm a
all
bit.
three of my creatures have keen smell, but they can't tell me what they smelled, so I'm not sure how useful it'll be in this situation.
Okay, so what did we see again? Because I got a little bit lost on that.
We're traveling along the coast, and Zune sees that there's a stone wall, and then it's like, it's not that tall. It's probably like 5 feet tall. And then beyond that, along the coastline, hanging off of the like cliff edge of the coastline, is a spire or a tower. And I'm going to move you over here, don't worry. But and then there's below the spire or the tower are two smaller outbuildings that are made of stone as well, and they look a little bit like ruins actually. And and the stone wall has some breaks in it as well.
Okay. I would say Zune and the imp can go and check stuff out. We can stay fairly far away, and the imp can communicate with me and try to help Zune in case something happens to him. So
Sounds good.
That's a good plan. I like that plan. It's kind of become our standard plan to like send Zune, the imp, and maybe like some other shit around. It's like a good investigation plan. So Zune and the imp go ahead and investigate. Now I'm gonna just move everybody over. So this is kind of what Zune and the imp are dealing with right now. As they move up towards the stone wall there, they didn't see anything, and then once they get a little bit closer, they can see there's some blood and a dead body sort of hanging over the cliff there. Just gonna get everyone set up. Yeah, so our group is quite a bit farther back. I'm going to say the rest of all of us, like Senosian, are together about 100 feet away from the stone wall now again. But we've sent Zune and the Imp in now. Yeah, and you guys can see all, like, the Imp and Zune can now see the blood and the dead body there. Yeah, and we've got the puppets kind of off to the side a little bit here. You can put
Oh,
those...
I'm just editing their health. They'll be with the rest of us.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so what are you guys up to when you see this here?
Wondering if we could get a little closer and go around and check out those outbuildings.
Yeah, for sure. So just go ahead and roll me a simple investigation. I think you can move your token around too to where you want it to be, like if you're where you're gonna go essentially. Same with Sonozi, you can go move your imp wherever you want. But yeah, you guys are gonna go investigate these outbuildings over here.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So, you can roll investigation. Okay.
Wow, we both crit on the opposite side. Oh wait, no, that's perception. My bad. Okay, that's him.
But yeah, that's still funny. Both crits that I can't take essentially.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. That was me, not the imp. Well, it works because I can see through the imp, so it works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't really tell much, Snozy, but Zune can definitely tell that there's been a battle here, and that this was one of the areas where the people had been bunkered down. You can tell that there had been 3 people battling here, and that the battle had probably taken place maybe even earlier today or last night. Yeah, and so this building that you're kind of by, you can tell that one of the assaulters had been in this area, and that he was probably like shooting a bow from this area, and that this was kind of like where they were taking cover. One of the people who was assaulting this outpost here. Yeah. Now with Zune's extra abilities, we've got a whole bunch of shit coming in now, because we're on the coast too, and you just did an investigation. You can also tell that there were 3 Draconians that were traveling. It was a party of 3, and one of them had been in this outbuilding shooting at these people, probably with some sort of projectile or with magic or whatever. He was a ranged character. And then you can also tell, just because of the footprints and everything around, that the other 2 had run up and they were doing the sort of frontline fighting in this area around this spire. And then you can go ahead. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That's what you know. You now know that this area had been assaulted by a raiding party of 3 Draconians. One of them was sort of hanging in the back here where you are by this building, and the other 2 had run up and done the dirty deeds.
Can I tell whether they left the area and how long ago?
Oh yeah, definitely. They left the area. Like I said, it seems to be sometime in like the later part of the night, like, or early morning. That kind of like 3 a.m. to like 5 a.m. period, and then they ran off northward, just straight into the mountains. It looks like they just ran like straight back out northward. They came in from the north, and then they left back out through the north.
And is that body a human or a dwarf?
The body is a human, and he's wearing Empire insignias and stuff like that. I'll give you that, and then roll investigation if you want to investigate the body a bit more for any other details. Okay, cool. That's nice. Yeah, you immediately can tell that none of the Draconians were magic users. None of the wounds that were inflicted on him relate to a magic weapon or anything like that. In fact, all of his wounds are physical, and they seem to be either from like just basic weapons, like hand weapons, or from like a bow or a bolt. You can tell. Oh, that's it. No, that's it. That's it. Well, you can tell that he fought out here and he came down and he died. I don't know. That's about it.
Hmm. Can we check this tower area?
Yeah, so now you guys can go in the tower. The door is open, and when you go inside, you see 2 more dead bodies. They look very identical to the other guy, just humanoids. They were definitely part of the Empire. And inside is just like a whole bloody mess. There's blood all over the walls. You can tell that they'd like lived there. There's like, plates and dishes and bedrolls around, but this was also like basically a big bloody battle. And yeah, there's 2 other dead bodies in there. And they have been killed in the same fashion, and they have, so you can tell essentially now that this was all part of the same battle, and that these 3 Draconians came in with non-magical weapons and wiped out these guys.
All right. Searching through here, do we find anything of use? Like, are there at the very least like rations, gold? Did they
No,
steal-
Yeah,
no.
let's loot their corpses.
There's actually nothing. The Draconians I should have said this on the 19. This looked actually like a raiding party. Like they came in here, they raided everything. There's not even weapons around. There's no like stuff like that. Like this was definitely like they were trying to come here and take all this like all of their resources essentially.
Do any of these people have any markings or anything like that? Like, do they have any like sigils or anything on their clothes or anything like that?
You can tell on one of the outfits that one of them has Empire's captain patch. So he was definitely the leader of this like group, and he was. You could probably take the patch off, and just sort of be able to use it as a way maybe to tell the Empire about this, or like convince them that this actually happened. But if you want to go ahead and take that patch for sure.
Yeah,
I
for
will
sure.
Empire patch.
Oh.
Oh, you can take it soon.
Cool. Because I just think I might want to try to do some deception with it.
That's true. You do have your actor feat. Is that what you have? No, you don't have actor, but you have a high deception.
Yep. And disguise self as well.
That's
Zoom
what it
be
is.
Zoom be like, I am the captain now.
Yeah. I'd have to make myself a little taller.
Yes, definitely. All right. So
All
yeah,
right.
you have that now, and you can, if it comes to it, we can try and disguise you, or you will be able to be disguised because you have the insignias. Actually, I'll just say that you take for purposes that is going to come in later. You take the whole jacket, right? Let's just say you take the jacket.
And I'll convey
no,
what's
wait, that won't work.
happening with the rest of the party.
Oh, okay, yeah, we need somebody to talk to the rest of us too. Actually, yeah, you just take the insignia. Don't worry about taking the jacket. The jacket won't fit you, so that was kind of stupid. Yeah, you just take the insignia. Anyways, and yeah, we're all getting told now by Sonozi about this. And Dandros asks, "Does it look like the danger has passed?"
It looks like they went. Zoom says it looks like they went back up towards the northwest.
All right, well, I think we should all just come in and take a look then. Let's all go take a look. So yeah, Dandros comes in, everybody goes in. Well, I mean, you don't have to go in, but Dandros is definitely going to take a look.
Yeah, why not?
Also, what's this? What's this brown thing here?
Oh, that's just like a little stable hay bale area. There was
okay.
probably some horses here or something like that, and that's where they would feed, and you would hitch them up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even explain that. But I was like, it doesn't matter. Anyways.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it does. It's
All
there.
right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We, if necessary, guys, I'll say, given the callousness of what's, ignore the callousness of this, but if need be, we could use this as like a resting area, just in case. We'll probably need some cleaning. I don't want to sleep in blood, but
Are
just
we
in
already
case.
getting into the evening?
No. I'm just saying, just in case. We don't know what we're gonna find up here. Like seeing all this blood and carnage over there, we don't know what we're gonna find on up. So,
Yep, exactly. I hear you on that. Dandros is like, Yeah, I've got no problem with blood, and this looks like a nice tower, so if we need somewhere to stay tonight, we might come back here. I think it's a good idea.
I will get Benny, Robbie, and Jack to Jack to get a lead on the Draconian scent from the raid, so that they can aid in the tracking.
Okay, cool. About how far are you going to send them?
Well, I'm not going to send them right now, but I presume that we're going in the direction that the Draconians are going, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess we probably should chase these guys down. I was going to think that we just keep going straight down the coast, but yeah, we should probably maybe try and chase those guys down if they haven't left that long ago, so maybe that's the way we should go. What do you guys think?
I think we should stop them from raiding anybody else before it's too late.
All right, sounds good. Well, I guess we're all done here, aren't we? Well, we don't need to investigate much more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's send out these keen-smelling animals, and maybe we can track these guys down. Yeah, and so I assume you're gonna. Which ones are you gonna send? All of them, or just one of them?
Yeah, all three of them have keen smell, so they can work in conjunction. So if one of them loses the trail, hopefully one of the other two can pick it up.
All right. So because
And
they have keen smell,
just follow closely behind them. I mean, you don't send a tracking dog way out into the distance.
Yeah, I guess that's the next question. How far do we want to track, and where is everybody going to track behind him? How far?
I mean, Jake will be 5 feet behind them.
Okay, sounds good. Jake's gonna kind of just be like using them as tracking dogs. Okay. Yeah, Dandros will be right beside Jake, kind of on the front lines as we use them to track. Cool. So there's this cliff here. And this cliff is pretty tall. It's actually like 10 to 15 feet. And like obviously they had ascended or descended this cliff using some sort of rope. Yeah, and so here, I'm just gonna get everybody there now. There's a lot of us. Yeah, as these animals get to this cliff where this rope where they would have roped down. I'm gonna move cast those two and Zune, are you gonna come by or where you want to? You can be wherever you want. I don't care. Cast those usually kind of hangs around back. Anyways, as we get closer and closer to this cliff, heading northward, right when they get there, all of a sudden, all three of them start acting really, really, really weird. They're like barking or making noises. They're like bucking on their hind legs. They're doing spinning circles. And right at that moment, you can hear footsteps up above on the cliff. And the things that you can hear are obviously footsteps of humanoids. They're not like large. They're not like booming large footsteps, but they're just like normal shufflings. And right now, nobody can really see up onto the cliff, or the people who can, they can't see anything, but you can hear this crunching of the snow, and the animals are actually going wild right now. They're like doing loops and loops and circles, and they're bucking back, and they're making noise. What do you guys want to do?
I will kind of get flat across here and move. I guess I need to make a stealth check for that, right? Or
cool, yeah. If you're gonna hide, also nobody's gonna be able to move more than 30 feet. But yeah, if you're gonna hide on these like sort of cliff edges, yeah, just go ahead and roll me your stealth check, and that way I'll know where you're at. All right, you try your best. There's not much room on that sheer cliff face.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got
I'm
a
not
D4
bad
if
at
you want.
stealth.
we got emboldening bong coming out.
But I
so-
will use the imp to see what's coming up.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna like move her back a bit. You to see, you'll have to keep.
Well, she
moving.
could. Well, she's flying.
Oh, okay.
You said it was 10. You said 10, 15 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So she ascends over the cliff. Is she still invisible? Can she fly as an imp?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. So she can now see that there are 3 Draconians. It's most likely. Well, I'll tell you it is, but it's the same Draconians. They're covered in blood still, like not totally, but they've still got blood-stained clothes and stuff, and they've obviously come back now to this place. Dandros, hearing that, he's also gonna rush right up against the side of this cliff and try and just like hide as much as possible. The thing is, though, the animals are making a lot of noise right now.
Yes, figured. I'm going to emboldening bond on the 3 summons, as well as Dandros, Sonozi, and Zoom. So now all 6 of you are linked together.
All right. So wait, did you cast it twice?
Yes.
Okay. As a prepper thing, I'll just give you the 1 action. Is that okay? Because like I just feel like
That is fine. I'll just put it on the. I'll put it on Sonozi, Zune, and Dandros first then.
cool on the boys. All right. Sounds good to me. So yeah.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess you were already over there, so yeah, okay, you get that action to cast Fog Cloud. Where are you gonna cast it?
Would it be helpful to you guys if I cast it around you guys, because you're not as good at hiding?
What does fog cloud do? Because if I can't see stuff, most of my stuff doesn't work.
It definitely just like obscures everything within it. People can't see into it or out of it. Within 5 feet, I think inside of it you can see, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure about vocals.
It's yeah, vocal conjuration.
But does it
Yeah,
stop
maybe I
people
won't do that.
from being able to talk? That's
This 20-foot radius sphere of fog.
yeah, no,
That heavily obscures.
you can still talk in it though.
No, I said if I can't see, I can't do stuff.
Oh yeah, you need to be able to target things. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so Zune, you can cast it wherever you want, honestly, and then I'll just tell people if they can or can't see.
You can cast it, but I'm gonna walk right at it. So.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought maybe they would come down, and if they didn't see us, they would like come down, and then we could jump out and attack them. But
yeah, the thing is, like I said, they can hear though. They are hearing the calls of these animals. The animals smelt them in the blood, and then they went into sort of like a frenzy. So these guys definitely know. They've just become aware that there is something down here.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up this tree and hide in the branches.
Oh, okay, cool. Our nimble little rogue climbing up to the backsides of the trees, trying to use it as cover to hide. All right. So I think that's everybody's movement and actions. Yeah. Oh, I got to stealth a couple of us, so Dandros and Castlos, that's what they're doing. They're trying to hide. They're doing the same thing Sonozi is.
I guess I have bonus action, so I will command the animals to attack if they see any Draconians.
Oh, nice. Yeah, bonus action is fine. Yep. Dandros is hella stealthed, apparently.
I hate to say it, but what type of armor does Dandros have?
He has armor proficiency. Or he has, wait, let me check on that.
Yeah, I think there is one that removes the disadvantage. I think there is a feat that removes the disadvantage, but I don't remember which one.
There might be.
I think so too, but I can't remember now. And I don't think I have it, honestly, now that I'm looking through. So actually, I might take the disadvantage roll. It's supposed to be part of my armor
Dandros'
master
armor
background.
clinks with every step.
Yeah, exactly, right? For some reason, I thought it was part of my armor master thing. I'm just gonna check on that because like. No, it's not. Never mind. Okay. Cool. No, he takes the disadvantage on that wearing heavy armor. So I am absolutely not stealthy. I am at 3.
You did worse than me. Jesus.
I'm a 7-foot dragon in heavy armor. I'm trying my best here. All right, and let's see how Castos does on this one. Cool, just a 7. So we're really not stealthy. These guys, they know what's up basically. So just to recap, Zun's hidden. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and we're gonna.
I'm sorry. Can I just all I did was move. Really, can I hold an action to shoot Eldritch Blast if I see? That's what I want to do. Prepare an action.
Yeah, you can prepare an action. Yeah, I'll give you that because you didn't really do anything, and other people are using actions, so that makes sense. Speaking of which, Dandros will prepare his bolt, his longbow. That's what it is, and Castos will prepare. Actually, Castos I think can turn invisible. One sec. Playing other people's characters is always interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he can have okay. So yeah, he can turn invisible. He's gonna cast invisible on himself, and he goes invisible. Cool. So now he's invisible. That makes sense. Okay, here we are. So now the 3 of them are gonna come over and look. Everybody who's kind of holding actions will unleash them as they unleash their actions, and then we'll go into the turn order. So yeah, we'll have the whole like first interaction of jumping and shooting and killing and fighting, and then we'll go into the turn order. So I'll reveal the Draconians.
Draconians unlocked.
Blap blap. 50 gamer score for Draconians. Yeah, they're in this sort of like tight formation right now. They're not really spread out. And as they peer over, they have their bows drawn. And so the one on the left can see Dandros. He's not stealthed. The one in the middle can see all 3 of the beasts, which I assume are going to try and attack him. So he'll try and attack one of those. And then the one over here on the right is going to attack Sonozi. So I'm going to roll the first 2. It'll be against Sonozi and Dandros, and then we'll get to all of our actions. Yeah, there we go. I'll just roll all 3 of them.
But so I was holding mine. Do they get to go before me, or?
I was going to do that unless because you're just doing Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, the turn order doesn't matter as much. Everybody has one held action that they're all going to release, essentially. Every one of us.
Okay.
Draconians. Yeah, and then once that's done, then we'll go turn order into this. Yeah. So, gladiators, that's what I'm doing. And they're going to shoot. They make 2 ranged attacks. Oh, wait. They actually don't have bows, traditional bows. They have spears. So they're waiting with their spears above their head, and as we all kind of, erupt into this, they throw their spears. That one's for Dandros. That one's for the middle guy. That one's for Sonozi. So.
Wow, that one really wanted to fucking hit me. 2020.
Yeah, he was not fucking around. The one for Dandros gets dodged. Dandros does a nice dexterous dodge off of it. Now, I need to figure out which one I'm attacking of these 3 in the middle. So I'm going to roll a d4, and then if I roll a 4, I'll just pick one. 1, 2, 3, going top to bottom. 3, so that's the wolf, I think, is the bottom one?
That's a rat.
Oh, that's a rat. Okay, yeah. Oh, it is. It's quite cute rat. So 16 hits.
Oh, yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, and we'll see if he is... Oh, he's good. He can take that.
couldn't have without aid, but it does have aid, so there we go.
Hell yeah. Now, the one on Sonozi. Oh wait, and they all make 2 attacks, so I'll do another round because they have they have multi attacks. So
I don't think you can if it's like the held action. I don't think they can multi attack with that. Can they? Can you multi attack
no,
with
you're
like?
right. It should just be 1 attack. I won't get my I won't get my extra attack as Dandros either.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Yeah, especially because it's just 1 instant action. So, yeah, cool. You take 7 piercing damage as well.
Oops.
And now I'm going to clear out the turn order.
What about my Eldritch Blast?
Oh, fuck. Everybody else's actions. What am I talking about?
Yes, we all have held it.
Holy shit. I'm like, yeah, I did the stuff I gotta do. Fuck you guys. No, okay.
Yeah.
So Dandros I'll do Dandros first and then I'll go left to right. So it'll be Jake after that.
It just doesn't get better.
Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, a 2 is not much lower than what you normally roll.
You right.
Dandros' shot misses, so Jake, you can go ahead and roll your I guess each one of them. I don't know how I want to run
each of
that.
them gets a bite from the badger, 21 to hit.
Okay.
For 1 point of piercing damage.
Wait, before they get up there, I wanna see them make it up there because it's a tough thing to make up there. So
I was not sure. So the badger probably has the hardest ability because they're not brilliant climbers.
okay, yeah. So
so
you
is
can
that
roll Dex or
athletics?
Strength on either of them. I don't really care. And then it's just
Sure. We'll roll Dex for the badger.
and it's just a 10.
11.
That's pass. Yeah, it's a 10. So
Okay.
yeah.
The rat probably has a bit of an easier job getting up there. Pretty good at climbing things. Because it's a rat.
Yep, he does it.
10. And the panther the panther has a climb speed.
Oh well, then the panther's fine. It's up there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 1 point of damage, or if a 21 hits, then 1 point of damage from the badger. The rat has pack tactics, so it
Nice.
has advantage, which means that it crits.
No way. That's so good. Pack Tactics coming in big.
And apparently I didn't auto roll damage, but it's fine.
It happens. That's okay.
7 points.
That's a big chunk of damage coming out from a
the
rat.
As it jumps up, latches onto the guy's neck, and just tears out a minor vein.
Nice.
And the panther probably did not move 20 feet in a straight line, so it will just make a bite. With a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. All right. So now I want to see the Eldritch Blasts. Did we already do that?
The first one's gonna miss. The second one is an 18.
That's a hit.
All right.
And which one? I'm gonna say you're attacking the right one right now because that's the one you can see. Yeah.
9 damage.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna check on their resistances. I always forget to do that at the beginning. No, we're good. We're clear. All right. At least for force. I'll leave it up to your imaginations for everything else. Just thinking. Zune, you're the last one then, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and I assume you're shooting your bow.
Shooting my bow at the closest one here.
Cool.
Or actually, the one that's got creatures around it.
Oh yeah, that makes more
Go
sense.
for that one in the middle.
Big hit, boy, big hit. And that is a lot of damage. So, 22, nice. That's chunky. All right. I think I've gotten everything now. So
Do I get the Dread Ambusher extra shot on that?
I think I'll proc that actually in the turn order. Doesn't it proc if you are
Okay.
above someone in the turn order, right?
Yeah, at the start of your first turn of each combat, if you take attack action, you can make an additional attack.
Yeah, so that'll be for in the turn order. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna roll everybody into the turn order, and then we'll get it going.
I feel like I just need an item that just gives me advantage on initiatives because, dear God, they've been terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, a lot of my attacks depend pretty heavily on getting initiative.
I mean, but I'm a warlock, so you know, my like initiative can be kind of whatever, but you need it. Like if you were rolling like 2s and 1s on initiative, oh boy, that's fucked. I'm sorry. But even still, like, damn, I'm getting like 2s and 6s and 8s. And then that fucking 20's on the opposite side taunting me.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Chilling, doing my D&D game. That's fine. Yeah, later today, maybe.
Yeah, I want to try to get a Dagger of Warning at some point, because that gives me advantage on the initiative roll as well.
Okay, I'm back and ready to roll into the turn order. Dang, those two guys just did really well.
Not good enough.
Everybody's so good at fucking initiative.
Yeah, what the heck? This is a really high initiative round. I guess we're all
Let's
really
hope our
amped up.
attacks are as good.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a change, so hopefully it helps.
Okay, I think that's everybody. I don't need to get the animals in because they go on Jake's turn, and I don't need to get the imp in because it goes on Snowsy's turn. So, all right. Yeah, aid or emboldening bond is still up, right?
It is, but you are Zune and Sonozi are in range for it because they're in range of each other. You are not in range for it.
Got you. That's right. I have to keep that in mind. Cool. All right, Zune, you are up in that tree. You just shot, so they kind of know where you are, but you still get all your advantages because there's a bunch of dudes around. Let me know what's up.
Just take another shot.
Big hit for 19. The closest one again?
The one
no.
with all the creatures around it still.
That's right. No, yeah, he's definitely been hit. That's where I put the damage last time. Anyways, so yeah, he takes that hit, and then you can dread ambush him again. And do you get assassin on this?
Assassin.
Oh, it's built in there. That's right. You always build it in for me.
Yeah, and they're not surprised, right? Yeah, no, they wouldn't be. They already threw spears.
All right.
I don't get my sneak attack on my extra attack here.
Yep. Once per round. Okay, that hits too. Nice 25 on both sides. So yeah, I'll take that damage. And yeah, this middle Draconian, after getting beat up and chipped away at by all these guys, is looking a little nasty. Hey, what's up, Dr. Booty Quiver? 420 bless, 420 bless. Yeah, we got some emotes now. What's up? Let's go.
Oh shit! That's I Hunter's Mark as well.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll me that damage, and I'll apply it twice for both hits.
Hunter's Mark was built into the first one. I just unclicked it by mistake.
Oh, I do see that. Okay, cool. So we're just adding that 3 on then. Yeah. Yeah, glad to see you here, Dr. Booty Quiver. We're hanging out doing the D&D. We've got a big old battle here with these guys. These Draconians. There's 3 dragon dudes.
And your third attack?
How terrifying would that be?
No, he does get a third attack for Dread Ambusher.
Is that
on the
that
first
right?
turn?
No, I just got seconded.
I think he just goes 1 and then 2.
He doesn't naturally have multi-attack.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have multi-attack. So he just gets the 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
He hasn't. Oh, he's not a 5th level ranger yet, I don't think.
No, exactly. Yeah, he's still
Oh,
working
okay.
towards
Okay.
that. But eventually,
But
yeah.
eventually.
Okay, now it's Jake. Oh, see, good thing we rolled good initiative, because like they are a block at the top almost. So, anyways, Jakey boy, let's go.
Yep, I am going to go ahead and emboldening bond up 3 summons on my turn, and then I would like to sort of. Is there any cover I can take behind this wall? I would like to take cover.
Yeah, so you can take cover in this little. You're in a little area. You can take a little bit, like half cover right now, or you can go back into like the back side of that area right there.
No, I'll be fine here with half cover. That is acceptable.
Okay, sounds good. And then are you gonna bonus action?
And then, well, yeah, I would command my creatures to attack, basically.
I figured.
They are now on the attack, and we'll go to them. So, actually, I know, because they're already attacking, so I would like to command the Badger to specifically to aid the attack of the Panther. Work in conjunction.
Gotcha. So it's giving
So
the
he will-
Panther advantage, essentially.
Yes. All right. So Panther will bite and has a 12 to hit, which is not brilliant.
No, unfortunately, it misses.
All right. The rat already has advantage thanks to pack tactics. So it has an 11 to hit.
Dang, unfortunately,
surprise
that
this
misses.
time. And that is my turn.
Awesome. Yeah, they tried their best. Normally, it works better. All right, you just can't defeat bad rolls. That's how it goes. Dandros is going to fall back because he's not stealthy. He realizes that now. He doesn't know why he even tried stealth in the first place, but now he's going to pull away from this edge, and he's going to summon his echo up top, and he's going to...
Ooh, can't he teleport to it?
I can switch places with it.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to right now. I would normally do that if I'm about to die, and then I would be like, oh shit, I gotta like get out of here really quick, and then, for now I can attack through it too, which is nice, so I don't actually have to physically be there.
Show.
I'm kind of a scaredy tank. I'm like, yeah, I'll make my echo do it. I don't want to be in there. All right, so I'm going to attack with, I got 2 attacks. I'm going to go with that longsword +2 now. And yeah, I'm actually just going to attack right through my echo. Let's see how this longsword does, baby. I do have a shield, so it's one-handed. I just gotta make sure I'm doing the right one. There we go, one-handed. 27, let's go. And another one coming down for a miss. Okay, so one hits really nicely, and one, oh, plus 3, 15. Ooh, just barely misses on that. You almost got me there, Jakey boy. Okay, so looks like 12 slashing on that one. As this middle Draconian is now just getting opened up. Like lots of cuts on him, lots of blood everywhere. He's still pretty healthy and vital, but he's getting bloodied. Okay, Dandros' turn is done. Oh yeah, I gotta play Castos. Okay, Castos is invisible. I'm not sure what I want to make him do though. He too is gonna start running away, just sticking with Dandros. Just looking at his spells quick. I forgot I was gonna have to probably play him today. He's gonna drop Lightning Bolt, but I'm just gonna orient him in a way that it doesn't shoot past, or that it shoots past Dandros, and he's not gonna do it into the middle of them. He's gonna shoot on the left-hand side guy.
I mean, I feel like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like that, straight along this side here, so that we don't clip anyone. Oh, so he's School of Evocation. What am I talking about? He doesn't even have to. Hey, what's up, Dr. Booty Quiver? All right, let's go. Much love for being here. See you around, bud. He's casting at 4th level, too. He's only got 1 4th level, but well, actually, no. Let's go 3rd. Yeah. I want that hound to come out today, but I don't think he can get up there, so he's just going to do this. Oh, yeah, and he's got it set up it doesn't roll it. 8d6. And here comes the dex save. 2 6s in there, looking good, but then 2 1s, not looking good. Yikes. So he's going to take all 26 of that. Cool, cool, cool. Now it's going to be their turns. 12, 14. 86. All right, Castos did a good little chunk there. Sweet. Now they're going to turn on. Like, you know what I mean. Okay, so the first one is the one on the right. He is going to go and he's going to attack the panther. Now, they make 2 multi-range attacks with their spears, but when they are in melee, they make 3 melee attacks. And they do have shields, so they are using one hand with these spears that they have, and then one hand they have their shields.
Hit, miss on the panther, and miss.
Oh, damn. He misses the shield bash. Damn. That's the one I wanted to hit. 6 piercing onto the panther. All right,
No
well.
problem.
Let's go next with the next gladiator. He's going to do the same thing to this panther.
Miss, miss, miss.
Oh my god. I'm like looking at the rolls just to make sure. Yeah, okay, they're all misses. Yikes. All right. And this last guy is going to attack Dandros' Echo. 6 attacks and 1 only hits. Come on.
Feel like me that other session.
Yeah. Now I know how it feels actually, honestly. Hit, miss, miss. So on the hit, the echo evaporates completely. Fuck me. All right. And like you guys haven't even procced some of their fun stuff. It's like, oh, you guys are getting away with it right now. Especially after that last attack round. But Sonozi, your turn, bud.
Alrighty. I will move. Let me see. Let me make sure that's yeah. I want to move. Damn it. Myself.
Yeah, but thanks for tuning in, Dr. Booty Quiver.
I'm gonna be this
Have
way.
a good one, mate. And
And
thanks for everybody
I
else
want
tuning
to
in.
impose myself between the tree. So would I get half cover for that or
Yeah, I can give that to you. Yep, it's there.
okay? And he's gonna get blasted. This one right here, since the creatures are right on top of that one. I'm gonna try to work on this one.
Sweet, sounds good.
As soon as I find it, here we go. 18
Hit.
and another 18 to hit.
Also a hit. Yep.
So 20 force damage on him. And yeah. Do I need to push him? No, I don't need to push him. What's the D4 for?
I thought the 12 was to hit, and I was like, okay, well, if you have bond, may as well try and make it hit.
I rolled it to hits to get that out of the way first.
Yeah.
Because it functionally, I fire two beams at the same time.
Yeah. It is.
And the ooh, you know what? Yes, let's go ahead and have the imp invisibly come over here, and she will make an attack at advantage because she's invisible.
Chomp chomp. Let's go.
No, wait, I changed my mind. No. I forgot. They fucking make 3 attacks.
Yeah.
No. Bonus action tentacle.
Nice.
Yes. So let me thank you for putting this stuff under Synozi stuff. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no problem. We got a lot of stuff now. Hounds, bags of tricks.
Okay, I have to drag it off the sheet. There we go.
So it gets 60 feet from you, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's well within range then. Yep.
And it has reach. So.
Oh yeah, and it has an extra like 10 or 15.
10, just 10.
10, yeah, 10.
Called whack. Ignore that. Wrong button. Things are good. Things are going haywire. Sorry.
I remember the fey creature. Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's still a +7, but I'll rotate it. Go back to the thing. All right. Now, does emboldening bond work on the tentacle or because it's something concerning me?
Yeah, it would if it's your attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. Yeah, because it's like it's coming from you, and you have it. You're right beside him.
Okay.
And it's not its own entity. That's a big thing too.
Yeah, that's true. It's not its own entity. 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right. 6 more damage. So altogether 26. And just one more thing, because I just didn't remember it. But when I hit a creature with it, their speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. That's something I hadn't been doing before, but that's a part of the tentacle.
True, I do remember that from like way back when we were using the tentacle more and not the fake creature. So yeah, I do remember that. Okay, I'll make sure I keep that in mind. I'll even put the thing on him. the little snail.
Slow.
It's cute.
You so slow.
All right. Yeah, and that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
And we come back to Zune hanging out in the tree.
Zune's wondering if his flying snake is responding to this attack on Mommy.
The flying snake is still like digesting that big old rat. It's in your pouch or whatever, and it's kind of just it's like stirring because it knows something's happening, but it's still pretty newborn. So it's not really like doing anything. And I would say that you wouldn't really have the ability yet to make it do things yet, because you don't have speak with animals from Ranger, or you don't have the potions. Or unless somebody has a potion to give him or something. But yeah, for now, the creature's just like sort of cowering almost in your bag.
Right, snooly hatched. I get it.
It will grow.
I'll,
It will. I'll let it be part
I'll-
of things soon.
I'll take it just another short bow attack against that same enemy.
Sounds good. Nice. Yep, that hits for nice 24. Man, you are on fire today. You're talking the middle guy again, just for clarification.
Yeah,
Clarification. Yeah.
clarification.
That's a new one. Cool. Yeah, he's
I
looking
don't think
kind
we
of
have any
bloodied.
clerics, do we?
What?
Jake's a whole cleric.
Jake is
Oh,
big old cleric. Yeah. He's
It's
just
all right.
like,
He didn't really want healing for the rest of the game, did he?
yeah, we don't need to. You don't need to heal him. He doesn't even know who you are apparently. So just kidding.
I haven't taken any damage in like 3 sessions.
True. We have things set up really well now, so it's like, yeah, the outside people probably won't take much damage until we get cracking through the front lines. But we haven't been able to crack through these front lines because we've got all these beasts. That elk last fight tanked what, like 140 some damage for us the whole fight or something? It was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 147.
Yeah, between the beasts. Anyways, so yeah, there's you probably won't get hit in a while. It has been a while since I've been able to beat you up.
Yeah, those ogres in the swamp give me a pretty good smack on the head.
That was a crazy fight. That was literally the skin of our teeth. Like that was like as close as a fight could probably ever get, honestly, without a character like going down and dying. So
Dandros is like, bonk, I'm down.
yeah, and he's like, I'm like literally bleeding, and it's the beginning of the fucking turn order, and I'm almost dead. But yeah, next is Jake.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see here. I'm going to check the wording on a spell real fast. That's a lot of words. All right, let's see. All right,
Cool.
looks good. Yep, I will have Jake go ahead and cast Resilient Sphere on, I don't know, all of them being attacked. I guess I'll cast on this one.
Sorry, I missed that. Which one?
The one on the left.
Okay, cool.
Dexterity save. Or be trapped within the sphere.
Here we go. Can he break out of the sphere? He meets and greets, just barely.
So, Jake, makes his prayer motion, and a sphere of water begins to form around him. However, he is able to get out of it in time before being enclosed within it. That's a shame.
Yeah, just barely making it out. He's wet because you got him wet, but you didn't quite get him in. Good toss though. Let's go with these animals now.
Yep, they will do the same things. The badger will give aid to the panther. We have a 25 to hit for 7 points of damage.
Holy fuck! You guys, when you hit, you just hit for hard. Yeah, 25 hits.
And 22 to hit for 4 points of damage.
Yeah, that hits too. These guys have some abilities, and you guys have gone for a long time without proccing them now. I'm starting to be like, come on. But anyways, yeah, both of those hit. Go ahead and... Oh, the damage is there. Never mind. I'll add that in. All right, and after Jake's turn, this middle guy is looking very bloodied. He's been taking the majority of all of our damage, other than the guy who's slowed on the right. So yeah, he's looking pretty close to death. So Dandros is gonna go ahead, and bonus action and action. It's the same thing pretty much every time with him.
Does Dandros have pack tactics?
I wish. I'm kind of a beast, honestly. I'm a pretty beastly thing, but
Yeah, you are. With a +9 to hit. Yeah.
hell yeah. And again, we're hitting with crazy numbers. Well, not crazy, but high enough that it's... Anyways. So both of those hit. We're going to go ahead and roll them. And we finally finish off this guy with that second slash there in the middle as I slash open his back, and blood just comes out everywhere, and he collapses to the ground. Yeah. Now we'll do cast those. He's set up to do the same thing too. And we'll have the dex come. That one's a save, so he'll only take half, but still takes 16 damage overall. There's 3 6s in that one. That's crazy. Yeah, that'll end Castos' turn. Now we'll get into the gladiators, but one of them is down. So the one on the far right is going to attack the panther, but the one on the right-hand side is going to attack the rat.
Okay. Hit.
Okay, I'm just going to roll that for now, just to see the damages. So this is the guy on the right that's attacking the panther. For 17, I think that would kill it.
I will have the badger will use its reaction to die or to teleport in front of the second spear and take the hit.
Hold on 1 second. I may
Okay.
be able to help you. I may be able to help you on that one. Let me double check. When you're a creature, you are a creature you can see takes damage within 10 feet of the tentacle. He's just out of range. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say he's just out of range. Okay. So that's 2 out of the 3. Here comes the third one.
So you're thrown off by the badger and he has to attack it instead.
I mean, technically now the badger is in front, so he is technically, yes, attacking the badger.
All right, we'll go with that. I mean, that's a hit.
Yeah, and it's
All
down.
right. There goes Benny.
All right, and now there's this guy here on the left-hand side. He's going to try and take out the rat. Whoops, wrong thing. Whoops.
Hit.
That should probably take him out.
It does, exactly.
Just barely, yep. All right, 2 more coming.
I mean,
One.
Dandros also teleport in front and take some of these hits. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he can. Yeah, he can send. Actually, I don't know if I have it yet. Do I have that yet?
You are bonded. You were within 30 feet.
Oh, with bond. So guess what?
Yes.
At a certain level, I can just send my echo in front of people to take damage. Isn't that cool? Just the way you're doing it with these guys, I get that at a certain level, but I can do it with bond. You're totally right. But he's whatever. He's like, whatever. These are freaking puppets. He doesn't care about them. I'll get in the way when it's like they're coming after you, Jakey Poo. But yeah, that was just one attack from him. So we'll bring in the next two. The first one's gonna go against Dandros, his Echo. That'll hit and kill it. All right, and last one here for the. I'm wondering. Oh yeah, he can move now. He's got movement. He's gonna move to the Panther. For the last one, which is a shield bash.
Hit.
Oh, finally. Doesn't kill it, but the Panther's probably really strong, actually. Oh, okay, good. We just...
Not strong.
Yeah, just barely. So he is knocked prone. But that's literally the end of their turns now. So, yeah, Sonozi, your turn.
All right. Let's go ahead and get the bonus action out of the way. Get him the tentacle over here. Or... Yeah, that's fine. Because they're like weirdly in between squares.
Yeah, I
let's
know
attack.
the pattern doesn't quite work on this one. I didn't do it right.
No, that's fine. You're good. Let me see. And then I'm going to... Where is the girl for? Oh, it's on... action. 21 to hit.
Yeah. Cool.
7 damage.
Yeah, he takes that damage. He's looking like a little bit bloodied now, from all the stuff that we've been tossing kind of on the sides.
And then he's about to get alakablammed. Well, actually, hold on. Next, okay. Jeez. 21. Let me add the D4 to that one to see if it will hit.
Ooh.
I'm pretty
Not
sure
quite.
14 doesn't hit.
No, just the 21.
Okay. 10 damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Just a 10.
Cool,
All
yeah.
right.
And that's it?
Yes.
Awesome. Zunboy, hit him with the archery skills.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action move Hunter's Mark to my new mark, the guy closest to me.
Cool. The slow guy.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to hit him with my short bow, hopefully.
I have a feeling you will. You're a pretty high roller on that. Oh, 14. So it's 16.
Add your D4.
D4 for what?
Emboldening bond.
You're bonded to Sonozi right now in the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Bond, but I made a macro for it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because every freaking game as a cleric, it's like, roll your D4. You have bless. You know, it's like their job to just literally tell them every time. But anyways, I appreciate that macro.
It turns it into 18.
You hit, but these guys finally can use this fucking reaction. They have a parry reaction where they can use it once as a reaction per turn round. If something is within 3 of their AC, they can use their parry reaction. You rolled an 18, and that is within the AC, so he is going to take his parry reaction, and he is essentially parries the bolt out of the air with this reaction that he has. Finally, I get to use it.
Ooh.
So does that mean, like, is he reducing damage? Is he just negating damage?
It's negating damage. Yep. It raises his AC to a point where you do not hit him.
Okay. Okay. Dope.
Yep. So that should be it, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, you did good, but hey, finally, these guys get a little bit of what they're built for. Anyways. Yeah, all of our hits have been like 21, 24, 25. And I'm like, man, I can't even use this fucking reaction.
And I guess that he can't use it against magic at all.
No, he can't, unfortunately, which is
Yeah.
another thing. But anyways, let's
Alright.
go, Jake.
Jake is going to go ahead and fire off a Sacred Flame against the one that is still flat-footed from being hit by the tentacle.
Cool. Peace up to everybody tuning in. I'll roll that dex for you. Ooh, he does
that's
save. Takes no damage, right?
Yep. And
Yep.
then I will go and use a second level healing word on the Panther.
Nice. Important.
Importante.
Cool. Yeah, you can go toss that in there.
And then we'll back off, since it looks like we're not going to kill them before they come down from up there, and seems like the prudent thing to do. So I will hide in this little lee back here and hopefully gain at least 3/4 cover.
Sure, yeah, that works. Yeah, and they definitely are starting to seem like they're going to get their way down.
And the Panther sort of rolls back up to its feet, no longer prone, and is going to go ahead and make a bite attack.
Cool.
With
Wow.
14 hit, which will miss.
That's a miss. So
Okay.
now we go to Dandros. Yeah, Dandros is going to do the same thing he does. He might, I'm just going to think, depending on how this goes, we'll see. But he's going to just do the same bonus action, his Echo Knight up, bring out the manifestation, and then attack through it. I was smashing Control V and apparently it didn't work. But anyways, have to physically right click and paste. Let's go ahead and do it. One misses, one hits, but then so the one on the right has already used his legendary or his reaction. Oh shit. All right, that makes it a 20. So he can't do it. That's coming in big. That crit actually just took that away. That actually just stopped that action. So, good job with the emboldening bond. Wait, I don't get it. I'm not even close to anybody. Or I'm bonded to Zun and Sonozi, right?
Yeah, I then bonded up the Panther with everybody else, and those are shared. As long as, and that's why I had the Panther roll there, because you were now within 30 feet of the Panther.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you did that last turn. I get that now. Sorry, I realized.
And I'm guessing it would activate through the echo as well.
Oh yeah, the echo is active. Yeah. The echo is just me, so it's bonded. As long as it's bonded, it's bonded. As long as I'm bonded, it's bonded. So yeah, thank you for moving into my area. I've highlighted it there on the screen, so that we definitely actually land that attack. Thank God. All right.
I think your mic is off again.
Oh shoot, sorry. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for giving me the bond. Now this attack actually lands on this guy, and we can go ahead and take that 12 slashing damage. Cool. So yeah, these guys are looking about the same sort of beat upness. They've taken some shots on the peripheries of this battle. They're a little bit bloodied now, and yeah, I'll go ahead with Castos and then their attacks. Yeah, Castos is gonna fall back, and then he's probably oh shit, he's not gonna get a line for what I was gonna do. He's gonna cast Magic Missile at what's it called? 2nd level.
Magic pistol.
Oh, pretty fucking good rolls, honestly. 17.
17. Yep.
And he's going for the one on the right that he can see on the cliff's edge.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
17 and 21 is 40. All right, I got that math all did up in my brain. Now we're gonna go with the gladiators. Yeah. Just the 6 attacks, and they're gonna be just going straight for the Echo and the Panther to begin with. Okay, let's go. Starting with the Panther.
Hit.
All right, that should do it, I think. Just the 9 on that and the 15.
All right. Well, luckily the first attack does not take it out.
I will use my reaction and try to reduce damage with the tentacle. So it'll basically it'll reach over there and grab on his arm or something if that's how you want to think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Reducing all that by 5 damage.
Okay, cool. So that'll be on the first one, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He comes in. So, yeah, that first one only hits you for 4. And
15
then,
still
but Dandros can send. So this is, I'm going to get crazy metagaming, but like, normally Dandros can jump in front of this, right?
Yeah, with the protection part of the bond.
All right. Now, do I teleport physically my body there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, okay, yeah, I'm just going to move my body there, not my Echo. I'm just going to put him sort of below, but we all know he's in between. Or maybe I'll even just do this. One sec. There, that sort of looks better to me. And he'll take the 15 that comes down after. All right, now they're going to. He's still got one more attack. Those were the first 2 hit. So he's going to swing the last one. Now that Dandros is in the way, though, he's swinging at Dandros. And the last one's always the shield bash. The shield bash misses, unfortunately. Well, I don't know why I say that. And then next 3. These next 3 are going to go. This guy wanted to attack the Echo, so he's going to attack the Echo, and then he'll move out from there. Miss. Hit, so the Echo's gone. Shield bash on the Panther is a miss, I believe.
It is.
All right, so the Echo's gone.
It's like, how did these guys win this fight? Like those other motherfuckers, like they must have had like ACs that were garbage.
Well, I'll say this: we're definitely a lot stronger than those Empire lackeys.
You right.
But yeah, maybe they were just rolling better too. Honestly, I mean, the first round, I think I rolled 1 out of 9 that it actually hits. So, but that's the end of their turns. And we can go ahead with Sonozi, but I am just going to take a quick little bathroom break, and then I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what up to everybody tuned in, watching the D&D? We're having a great day today, killing some Draconians finally. Okay, I'm back. Let me know what's up, Sonozi.
We're going to hit him with the Alacablams, the one with the slow on him.
Word, let's kill these guys, man.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get the imp to just give me advantage. She's gonna help. She's gonna tickle his cheek.
Yeah, I got
Like,
you.
"Ugh."
All right. Hit.
Guess I didn't need it on that one.
Yeah, I guess not, hey. Oh my god, twice in a row, too.
Oof.
All right, well,
And then the 4. I doubt it's gonna help anything.
guess
16.
what? You do it. That extra 4 meets and greets.
Oh baby.
You had to get the 4, too. You had to get it, and you did it.
27 force damage.
Damn. Yeah, wow, a 9 and a 10. Damn. All right, this guy is still up. He's taken a pretty good beating from these forest blasts. He's bloodied before. Now he's looking a little bit more bloodied. That was a pretty good impact on him. So, yeah, he's getting closer to death now.
Bonus action. Getting tentacled.
Yeah, that's a hit.
11 more damage.
All right, that's getting him even closer to death now. Looking within, I would say, inches of death. You know, he's within the grips of death. That was a wonderful turn. Lots of hits. All right. Zun, you're up in the tree with them. I assume that's it, so Sonozi?
Yes, that's it for me.
All right, Zun, you're up in the tree. Let me know.
Zune just takes another shot at his mark.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're hitting crazy today. What is that roll? 18, nice. You have a
18
motherfucking plus
plus 5
10.
plus 3
That's
plus
so
2.
crazy. You should have like plus 10 to hit till like fucking at least level 10. Just kidding. I don't know. That's really good though. So 23 and you're attacking the guy on the right?
Yep.
All right. So that ends him. Let me know how it goes.
Oh, well, I guess it just hits him in the head and right in the eyeball.
Nice. We've got a lot of eyeball shots. I like that. Was it this group that we were killing the hydras and we shot 2 perfectly into their eyes with crits or something like that?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. All right. Anyways, yeah, he's dead for sure. And we can go ahead and go to Jake, but I assume at the end of that you just bonus action move your hunter's mark over. Or no, that'll be at the beginning of your turn.
yeah.
It doesn't matter when you do it. Anyways, yeah. Cool. All right, Jake, you go. Let's see. The last one's there.
All right, I will do pretty much a repeat of last round. I will start off with a Sacred Flame against the guy that is still alive.
Oh, this time
Alright,
it fails.
Blue-tinted radiant energy burns away at his flesh for 6 points of radiant damage. And then I will cast a second level healing word onto Dandros.
Oh, thank you.
10 points.
Thank you. All right, and as we move into Dandros' turn, he feels the healing come into him and he says, "Ah, I feel like a god." And then he looks at the last one and he says, "All right, let's take this last one alive." And he's going to go and try and do a non-lethal attack. He's going to do one attack and then he's going to do a shield bash. Actually, never mind. I have a long sword, so I don't think I'll even do any of that kind of attack. I'll just go ahead.
You can grapple him.
That's actually not a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to try and grapple him, and if I fail, then I'm going to shield bash him. Let's go. Strength contest. Here we go. That's the gladiator. He's got a 20. All right. Dandros is strong. Don't get it twisted.
Emboldening bond affects that as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but Dendros hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, it will affect it. Oh, we
too.
win. We win with the bond. The bond. It's coming huge. All right, this guy is now restrained by me, by Dandros, and he yells, "Oh, I've got the bastard. Let's knock him out." And so he's grappled. He's like, he's restrained or whatever, but he's still like fighting Dandros. Castos. What is Castos gonna do? He's gonna cast sleep. I think Castos has sleep. It would be exactly what I think he would do. Yeah, here we go. At second, I'm gonna use my last third with Castos to try and make this happen. Oh, it's so close. 39. Oh. All right, he tried to make him sleep. It didn't work. Nothing happens. No effect. This guy is now grappled. He's going to try and break free. I think it's just another strength contest. Maybe not. I'm just looking it up quickly. Conditions grappled. Do you guys know?
He has to use an action to try to escape.
Yeah, exactly. And then
He can either use his athletics or acrobatics contested by your strength.
Got it. Let's go. Okay, he doesn't have those things, so he's just gonna. Oh, he's got plus 10 to athletics too.
Plus 10?
Yeah, he's a gladiator. So these if you read it doesn't matter, but essentially these guys are bred gladiator fighters, like pit fighters, essentially. So yeah, that's they're really good at all that type of stuff. Anyways, he breaks free, but that used his action. But at least now he will be able to use a reaction if he gets attacked again, and it's within the right amount.
Just to contest that.
Oh yeah, wait, what if it? I'm like, wait, Dandros isn't even trying. I thought I was.
Oh man!
Oh! Big! All right, never mind. He is still grappled because we've got emboldening bond on that, right? So he doesn't break out.
Yeah, so he would at least get one. Wow.
All right, so yeah, at this point the guy is completely restrained still. Sonozi, you can go ahead. Let me know. You can see he's got him restrained here. Hey, what's up, Gaby? What's up, Gaby? Much love. We're just deep in it right now, finishing off one of our battles here. Much love to you, dude. Much love for tuning in.
I'll have the imp come over here to where he is.
Shoop-a-doop. I love that track.
And she's going to sting him. I'm assuming that's advantage because he's grappled.
You got it. I think it's yeah, it is. Never mind. It is advantage.
Sorry.
But yeah, how you doing, Gaby? Hopefully you're doing well.
Oh.
Hopefully everything's good.
Okay, yeah, that is D.
And hopefully you're enjoying some D&D with us here.
All right. So, 18.
Yeah,
and
18
that's gonna
hits.
7 damage.
Nice crit.
And he needs to make a DC 15 con save.
Oh yeah, for the poison. Your imp is cool. I like your imp. The fact that it has poison. I always forget that it has the poison in its fangs.
Just
Yeah. It's not just like something physically attacking. It's like a snake. Con, here we go. Oh,
That's a big fail.
That is a huge fail.
12 more damage.
All right. This guy is starting to look near death as well. As,
And I will speak my voice through the imp and say, "Give up, or you will die."
all right, give me a persuasion. He's willing to look at this now. Roll
Do
the
I get a
D4.
molding bot on that?
Wait, do you? It's ability checks, so yeah, roll a D4.
So
Unfortunately,
12.
you are not able to persuade him to lay down his arms. Unfortunately, he is a fanatic of his whatever, his devotion to the cause is at a fanatic's level. So, he just looks at you, or he doesn't even look at you. He just keeps fighting. He doesn't listen. All right,
Okay.
Zune.
What you doing, my guy?
Oh wait, what am I talking about? Okay. Sorry,
It's
keep
my
going,
turn.
Shinozi. Keep going. You have many more things you can do.
And let me
Yeah,
see.
Gabe, I don't know if you're looking, but if you want to blaze up, just let me know. We'll have a hoot.
So I
here.
make her attack with my bonus action, but I can also I can give up my action to make her attack again.
Got you on that. So you're going to give up your action and use the imp's action.
And use bite again.
Yeah, you're going to get your little impy girl to give him another necking, another hickey.
That's weird. Why is it doing that? Okay.
It's working. So the first one does not hit, and even with the extra 4 or anything.
No, that's advantage.
Oh, there we go. That's right. He's still grappled. So the 22 definitely hits, but only for the 4 damage there.
Yep, 4 damage, and then same game,
yeah.
Same thing with the con save.
This time he passes.
So he only takes half damage.
Weird.
So he's gonna take 7 more.
All right, this guy's crazy. He.
I'm sorry. That would be 6 more damage. And once again, I'll say, submit.
All right. You know what? Roll another persuasion now because you've just attacked him again and hurt him again.
God damn!
Right.
Why does this not like me?
I don't know. It's not giving you initiative. Oh, hey, you got the crit on the 4, so that's enough to make him.
Is once per round, unfortunately. On this.
Oh, it's once per round. Okay, so
okay,
we can ignore that then.
There we go. So you fail again.
All right.
Well, you tried. But yeah, now it's Zune's turn, I believe.
Zune's gonna try to finish him off.
All right. Zune does not fuck around with just knocking people out.
Oh, wow.
Dude. Yeah, you instantly kill him. Yeah, so
it's almost like I tried to told him.
Yeah, you told him. You warned him. Yes, so Zune, just let me know how it goes.
Arrow goes right through his neck, right out the other side. Hole opens up on either side of the neck, spraying blood out both sides because I hit both carotid arteries on the way in and the way out.
Damn.
So everybody's covered in blood now.
Oh, no. Dandros is so not liking that. He's probably going to have to go clean
At
off.
least I'm not throwing a Hydra head at you this time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that hurt a lot more, actually. I'll take the blood instead of getting bludgeoned with Hydra heads. Cool, yeah, so we see the last guy fall, and Dandros kind of turns around and he says, well, at least we know they're here. We're in the right place. I guess,
that's for sure.
I guess there's more of them here than we probably thought. I wasn't expecting to get ambushed here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what they got up here. I'm gonna see what's in their pockets.
And don't forget, we're supposed to be taking bits and pieces back over to Gina? No. Doga.
Doga, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. I won't forget that. Although Dandros forgot it probably.
And so, I mean,
So yeah, on the 3 of the Draconians there's, about 60 gold between us, so it's like only about 12 gold each. Unless Jake doesn't want his again.
No, I helped this time. Of course I'm taking it.
Oh, good. There we go. He just wants to make sure he's earned his gold. Cool.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we can each add 12 gold, a measly 12 gold.
So I will give Zune. I'll give Zoom my hammer and says, "All right, let's go ahead and take out their brains."
All right. Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll. I don't even know what I should roll, nature or survival. That's normally what I roll on this, nature or survival.
Jake was pretty good at taking out humanoid brains last time. If you want him to do it.
I mean, you can all give it a shot if you want. There's 3 bodies there. You could each start on one if you want.
Medicine, I think it was last time.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to use your medicine. Yes.
I will do that. I will use medicine to attempt to remove the brains.
All right.
Wow, that is with a +7.
Ooh,
That's a
okay.
15. but-
You just made it with your crit on the 4 there. Yeah, you're able to extract these brains. Hostor, he's been taking brains out of any sort of body or thing he can find. He's good.
Teeth.
Is that for your teeth?
Mm.
Okay, well then you can
Yeah, I
collect
want
your
to take
teeth.
some teeth.
Yeah. So is the 17 for your teeth?
Yep.
Cool. You're able to figure it out easily. Yeah, you've got it. You've done this before. So yeah, you're able to take some draconian teeth. The other thing that is here is another insignia of the Draconians. I believe you already have one though, Zune. If somebody else wants to grab one, you can grab it off their outfits.
I'll grab it. Custom items, add item.
Yeah.
Draconian insignia.
You got it.
Be in the bag of holding. And let the
Oh,
potion
shit.
person cut them up.
Maybe you don't have it. Let me look around. I thought you had 2 insignias. You have one from. Do you have a? What insignias do you have or stuff?
I have one insignia.
Yeah, I see it. Insignia of Draconians. Right below your tentacle rations. Up near the rope of climbing.
All right, now onto their livers and hearts.
All right, if you guys want to fully dissect this, I mean, Dandros is pulled off, Castos is pulled off. We're just like kind of like, yeah, they're doing their thing again. But yeah, if you want to start pulling more organs out, for sure.
I mean, I thought we specifically needed the brains for something. I'm not just going to cut them up for the hell of it.
No, didn't Doga say bring him parts of them?
Yeah,
Or
Doga
did I
said, yeah,
have
no,
a stroke?
That's right. No, Doga said you can bring back parts of them, and she'll try and make things out of them, essentially. So you can harvest like whatever you whatever you think might be good.
Jake will stop.
Just take the whole body.
Let's go drag these back.
Just hey, here's a whole body. He's like, what the fuck?
Just take out this little bag and the whole corpse falls out of it.
I mean, it's less than 500 pounds. These guys will probably only weigh 200 to 300 pounds. So if you want to add a full corpse, we could make that work. It's a bag of holding.
Well, then why did you guys have
I'd like to do that just to see the look on her face.
What'd you say, Jake?
Jake is asking why the hell you had him cut out the brain if you're just going to take the whole corpse anyway.
I mean, I would. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I didn't want to carry around a 200-pound corpse. I wanted like brains and hearts are easier to carry.
3-foot-tall halfling will carry it.
But most things is like eyes, brains, hearts, teeth. That's where I was going to start. Eyes, brains, hearts, teeth, liver. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to do now because Zune, did you? I'm gonna get you to add 250-pound draconian corpse into your bag of holding. If it's too heavy, at that
It's
point.
not.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
How about this? This is going to be in character. Okay, before I'll say, how about we take one of their corpses, we just stuff it into the bag, we bring it to Doga, he can see what he wants or see what he can use, and then we come back and take that, and take the stuff from the rest of them, and
We
yeah.
may as well take all three if it's not an issue for Zune to carry one or three.
I can carry one. I can't carry three.
Oh, I see.
I think
sure that's
Casthos
fine.
could technically carry one. I'll just take a look at his sheet quickly. Because Dandros, yeah, after you put that idea out there, Sonozi, Dandros looks at you and says, well, I've got no problem with taking things slow and making sure we have the necessary resources. It's only another day back to Ellandir, so if we want to take these bodies, I'm all game for that. And then Casthos speaks up. I think he has like more than enough. Oh yeah, Casthos is going to take one of them and drag him into his bag of holding too. I'm pretty sure that's all the bags of holding we have.
I wish I had a bag.
All right. Well, back to town then.
Yeah, I guess we're going to head back to town. At this point though, it is about like 6 or 7 kind of supperish time. So Dandros kind of puts the idea out there. Also, we're going to end the session here in about 5 minutes because I do have to go today, unfortunately. I'd love to stick around for another hour or so, but that's just life. But yeah, we'll be back again next weekend for sure. But Dandros just puts the question out there. Do we want to stay here tonight or should we just go all the way back to Ellandir and then stay the night there?
It would probably be safer in Ellandir because we just butchered these guys, so at some point, other ones may come looking.
Already raided this area once. Probably best to get away.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we should also tell the Empire about the ill fates that these men have met. Cool. So yeah, I'll get us. So we take all this stuff back to Ellandir, and I'm going to say that, we arrive really, really late at night. The potion shops aren't open because, it took us 4 or 5 hours to get here. So it's like 11 o'clock or, midnight-ish when we get back there. The inn is still open because it always has like a night person or whatever. So we can go there and we can take our rest. I'll give us some XP. And then in the morning, we can leave Ellandir. Or not Ellandir, but we'll leave the inn to go do all that sort of stuff. Talk to the Empire and take these draconian bodies to this potion master. All right, just seeing on our thing here. I don't have it calculated. Why didn't I do this? It's gonna be 1 more second as I do this. All right, that's so we gained 5,400, and I don't know what we're at right now.
Let's see,
We're at 31,400.
so we gain 5,400.
5,400 gets us to 3,680 or 36,800.
Yeah, 36,800. Yep.
Oh, it is enough for a level. Cool. I just see the thing popped out there. Cool. So we'll also, you guys can stick around, do that right now. I don't care. Just put whatever information or questions you have in the chat or in the Discord, and then yeah, we'll make sure that we do this all. Do a little level up if we need to at the beginning of the next session, and buying and all that kind of stuff too. So, dope. We're at level 8 now, and yeah, that'll be the end of the session for me now. Like I said, you guys can stick around. You can stay in here, do your characters or whatever. But I'm going to go. And yeah, much love for tuning in and hanging out, guys. It was a lot of fun as always. And I look forward to next weekend.
Thanks for the game.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. I had fun.
Yeah, thanks. And next time we'll get that hound out. I didn't even summon that weird hound. Anyways. All right, see you
Wait,
guys.
take it easy.
And I'll just take a sec to give a quick spiel here with all my Twitchers. What's up, Twitchers? What's up? Much love for everybody who's been tuned in, had it locked in all game here. We're just coming to the 3-hour mark on the Bing right there on this video here. So, yeah, we've made it all the way down the coasts, tracking down the Draconians. And we just went through Ellandir and found out that there's some more up in these mountains. So we're chasing them down and trying to figure out what these gems have to do with summoning Takesis to this realm and all that type of stuff. So yeah, we'll come back with the oh, what's up, Lurkin? Hey yo, actually before we shut this down, do you want to get blazed? I was gonna have a hoot like a half an hour ago, and I'd if you want to, we can, whatever. Just anyways, I'm gonna take a hoot, so and then I'm gonna shut this down. But yeah, it was a good session today, and as always, this group is probably just like one of my favorite groups in general for everything. They are funny. They're quick-witted. A couple of them are really good players, like Sonozi and Jake. They have a lot of really good, deep understanding. Actually, so is Zune. They all really have good understanding of how to build the characters. And that's surprising because a lot of them are noobs like me. We're all just a bunch of fucking noobs out here doing this. But honestly, I think we have... Like, I watch a lot of D&D on Twitch. I think we have a way better group than some groups. Like, the people who are involved, we might not have the best story, we might not have the best characters, we might not have the most, like, interesting fights or whatever, we might not have, you know, all that, we don't have the most traps or puzzles, but what we do have is 4, well, including me, myself, 5 actually dedicated players who are super into the game, and I don't know, I just really like that, so... yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with the Temples of the Summoner, my other campaign. That campaign's just picking up and it's getting to be a lot of fun now. We got rid of Teddy because he hadn't been showing up. And yeah, so hopefully, and we got Dingle back this week. Dingle's like my favorite dude out in that game. He's hilarious, and he's coming back this weekend. He had work or something last weekend, so he couldn't be around. And I was trying to play him, and I'm like, I'm not nearly as funny as he is. Honestly, he's been playing this game a while, and he's pretty good at it. So, with enough about that, let's close this out. Let's close the Roll20 out. We don't need to see it anymore. I'll go ahead and close it out. Make it look like it's not there. We can stretch me out to the screen there. Oh, I'm like wide. Holy fuck. Oh, I'm like super wide. Wide boy. I'm a wide boy right now. Oh, this is kind of goofy. I feel goofy looking at this. Anyways, time to have this hoot and shut down the stream. I'll be back later tonight with the Valentine's Day party. 9:30 is when I go live. 9:30 my time. 10:30 for the people who are back out east in the Saskatchewan. Oh, and you know what? Since nobody's here, should I do this now or should I do it later? Where are we at with that challenge? I'm gonna check the challenge quick and then I'm gonna have the suit and peace out. Oh, we're at 36, man. That's pretty good. So 12, that'd be 48. I mean, that'd be halfway. Well, we'll see. We got a lot of people lurking for channel points and stuff like that, so we'll see how we get how close we get. It's starting to look like maybe we won't get there, and I'll have to use some of my specialty channel points from somebody else. But who knows? I know Rice Baby just got a bunch of channel points because he resubbed. And Gaby, you would have gotten a bunch too. I noticed you have a lot of channel points too. So, anyways, much love to everybody. I'm gonna have this hoot, blow it out, and then we're gonna peace out. Yeah. All right, I'll be back at 9:30. I'll have this whole place whipped up into a crazy party-looking type situation. Lots of lights and all that shit. And have a good day until then. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for some D&D and some gaming. And if not that, then I'll see you Monday for some DJing. And if not that, then I think I have Tuesday off, so I won't see you then. So, peace out. Much love. Bye.